Oh, oh, I forgot to do this. Rip. Ew, why does it say that? Alright, our markers are off. Where are we at? Alright, there we go. What is up, y'all? How we doing? Why is this not clear? I don't understand. It's not supposed to have done that. Oh. Is this not the right chat? Oh, that's the right chat. Okay, hold up.
Meet Cheryl. Hey, she's on vacation and lost
I am
moment. Unfortunately,
damn
so
near
was her chase.
intoxicated.
It's gotta be
Okay.
somewhere.
Maybe she lost
Fresh.
it at salsa night.
These skirts should have pockets.
Or maybe she lost it at Pilates.
3 and 2 and
But she's not worried. With the Chase mobile app, she can lock her card till it turns up. Tools that help protect. One bank that puts you in control. Visit
Alright, bro.
chase.com/checking. Chase, make more of what's yours.
Z1 fight and we crushed it. Nice, good to hear. Hey Fox, what's up? Yeah, boys, back from Panama. I was supposed to record a farms out before I did this, but I actually forgot. A couple of my friends invited me to a voice chat, and so I talked. And Freaks hit me up in the Discord, and he's like, stream today? And I was like, oh, big dog. I was like, I gotcha. I was like, let me turn it on right now. I realized I shouldn't have done that. My bad. My bad, big bros. Ah, there we go. Jesus God, it's been a little bit. Oh, don't I have Soroli to do? Oh shit, I do have Soroli to do. Oh no, I have so much shit to do. 2150. We should still have. Is everything cleared? There's no way, right? Okay. Go clear that. Oh, I should probably put the notification up that we are live and all that good stuff. Boys, it is good to be back in America. I'm not gonna lie, I hopped off the plane and I started like actually blabbering in English because, you know, obviously I just speak Spanish in Panama. There's 200 milli. Hey, real. People are telling me I'm getting flamed, which is rough. I'm thinking, I'm hey, going to sleep, trying to function. When was the last stream? 25th? We'll do that, everybody. Ah, that's not the thumbnail I wanted it to be. Whatever. Should give Spanish lessons? My Spanish, number one, my Spanish isn't perfect. Number two, my accent is super weird. So I don't think anybody wants it. Although I keep getting people telling me I have a Spanish accent, which is kind of funny to me. Because like if I had a Spanish accent in Panama, bro, I would do so well. Everybody would love me. I'd be like paraded around. I, in fact, do not have that.
If you want gift reactions like these, shop items that will make everyone on your list feel heard. For original gifts that say, I get you, Etsy has it.
Thank you, Etsy. Okay. Hey, catch you later, Crab. Take it easy, bro. Yeah, Crab, you come through all the time, man. I always appreciate you showing support. I know you can't stay very long, but yeah. Your fight with 2377 is next zone? I don't think so. Next zone is past 7. I mean, it's not impossible, right? Like, we could be allowed to fort drop, to fort drop in our allies' stuff in order to fight them. But I mean, like, I don't know what we're doing. I don't know if we want that, right? We probably just have our allies just sit there unless they really need help. What's up, Praz, Liz, Nico, Gustav? How are we doing? Destro, this side. Damn, Destro's been a long time. If you guys don't know, Destro's an OG. He used to be here a long time ago. I want to say, like, my dog was still alive the last time I talked to him. So it's been a minute. Been a minute out here. Did you see the 960 matchmaking? I did not. What did that look like? Where's Fat 12? What up, Kilday? How you doing, bro? USA. Yeah, we're back. How do you claim it like that? What you mean? Oh, if you guys don't mind hitting that like button, I'd appreciate it a lot. I had to get a new vehicle, sadly, because the engine, as a classic walker, as a leg user, I wouldn't know. Freaky ass like button pressing. It was crazy. Oh. Main Alliance? Yeah, of course. I've not been outside the Main Alliance for a, like, hot minute. Not saying it can't happen, it just hasn't. Vehicles are expensive? Hell yeah, it is. Okay. Alright, we have so much shit to do. Oh my god. Did you get Martel's third relic? I don't use Martel right now. I might have still gotten it, but I can't remember if I did. I didn't. What's his third relic? 50% infantry attack is crazy. Are you supposed to run him with the, Man, running him with Ragnar is probably not... Damn. Are people running Martel Ragnar? 50% infantry attack is really strong with him. I bought a gold chest in the Farm Alliance now. I'm banned from the Main Alliance for a week. For a week is crazy. Because, I mean, like... Are you not... Like, when you're banned, what if you buy GCs? I am... rank 95 honor roll, been doing good lately. I have to grind up my honor. I just got back. My honor's not great in any capacity, so. Deserved is crazy. We beating you guys in alliance mobilization right now? Yeah, we have minimums, bro. Like, there's like, I would be, it's not impossible. Like, 1365 is not the best alliance mobilization alliance on this planet. I just wouldn't want to go against them. Where were you? I was in Panama. It was in the video. Yeah, Hera, honestly, like, that's one thing I'll say, like, Socks picking up Hera for the ability to random TP is a damn good investment. He's gonna have to bring his account, like, higher power, but I mean, like, pretty solid, bro. Like, nobody's gonna want to, like, swarm that down, generally. Now, if somebody is particularly pissed at him, they can still fuck him in the mouth. Which is why I am never random TPing, which is really sad. It would do wonders for my KP, but like random TPing is crazy. On ZL, yeah, YSH's 4th skill is incredible. ZL Herman with YSH's 4th is S tier. Didn't see that? Ah, no sweat. Minimum 1600, of course, people doing more. True. What minimum power would you suggest for random TP? Probably at least 100 mil. If you're at least 100 mil, people are generally gonna avoid you. I mean, like, if you're But I mean, like, people can still rally you or to like try to swarm you at 100 mil. You should be alright though. Your GF still run your farm accounts? My ex fiance left February of 2023, so no. Is Wallace LC the best March in the game? No. I want to see the best March right now is Ragnar Scipio as an individual March. I'm pretty sure that March is like not contestable right now. I'm pretty sure that March is like despicably strong. Okay, wow. That was impressively bad. Scipio LC is the no, Ragnar's crazy. I'm as far as I know, Scipio Ragnar like is the single best March right now. You need to be 95 or above. Anything that 80 you'll get swarmed. Yeah. You will in fact be. And that's with full troops in your thing. Sox had a vision expertising Hera. He knew about Tercio formation. He just used it for city garrison, right? Is that an open field thing and I'm missing it? I don't know if it made sense for Tercio formation. It just made sense because he needs to be able to random TP. Like he has to be able. You have to be able to random TP. It's really important. Over this 1 year was more than a year for sure. She left like a hot minute ago. Yeah, but I mean, we were like, I mean, you knew me back when I was like fat and shit. By the way, if you guys don't mind hitting that like button, I'd really appreciate it a whole lot. I'm glad to have you guys back, bro. I definitely, I'm not gonna lie, I miss the hell out of you guys when I'm like out of country and shit. It really is a pleasure. I really do enjoy my job. There are times where I'm like, oh, it's just a job, but I have a good time. So welcome back, boys. Glad to have y'all here. It is good to be back. I am looking forward to putting in a absolutely ungodly amount of hours. Today you should have me for probably about 3 to 4 hours, and then I'll hop back on for the fighting later. You're just saying that, shut up. Did you even read the new update? Dude, no, I've been out of country. That's a great question. 12, did you read the new update? The answer is no. No, I did not read the new update. I literally have been in like the third world. All right, gamers, we're looking for some gamers in the 12-inch sanctuary. 12 needs to go back to working fast food again. We need fat 12. I was really skinny when I worked at Taco Bell, actually. I'm hearing that too many people have left ROK now. Is this true? Not particularly. I mean, the game's fun. The game's doing well, actually. Game looks good. I see some big jumper projects still going on. I don't really see like a huge difference between now and even like a year ago. I mean, it'll never be back to what it was in 2020. It'll never be back to where it was in 2021. Actually, I mean, it could be. It just depends on their collabs. Like, I'm not concerned, though. Fat 12 used to chain, bring that back. Well, I mean, I was chaining some. Damn. I just couldn't see it. I wasn't live. Sydney, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Is Wallace with Scipio okay at 5551? I don't know why the fuck you'd invest in Wallace if you have Scipio. What's up, Zenon? Welcome to the stream. I like, if you have to have them, that's one thing, but I mean, like, excuse me, like, surely you have like any kind of better concoction, right? In some capacity. Fat Raymond was dedicated. Fat Raymond had to work or his dog was gonna die. So yes, like, my dog isn't going to die if I take a day off, so I stream and work less. You're 100% correct. Thank you for the membership. I do appreciate it. If you guys didn't know, guys, hey, every single donation helps me tremendously. Thank you so much for your very generous super chat. Every single membership is like $2, guys. So if you guys want to help support the stream, that's the best way to do it. Welcome to the Chain Gang and enjoy your Honor FTP title. What's up, Sammy? How you doing, big dog? New Maya civilization. Really? They released Mayans instead of the... I guess I can't say like what civ they have. They've had a civ ready for like 5 years to release. I'm really surprised they haven't released it. Why is Maya the civ they released? It's not even like, maybe if it was like closer, I have no idea. Why are they releasing Mayan? Oh, new epic commander. Huh. That's really strong. What day can you start chaining? Immediately. Kyrie could have caught up to Sox. Maybe. Forgot I had this actor. It's crazy. What's up, Rambling? Welcome. Push T5 during KVK2 or wait until the end. It's just you just do it during an event. You can push it whenever you want. Is 85? I mean, like I would rather push it in KVK2 so I can chain and fight with the units. Is 85 mil KP and KVK1 good? Seems fine to me. More than I had, Patra. Welcome. What's your KP goal? Literally as much as I can get. I'd like to spend every resource I have. Okay, we have like nobody. Ew, actually, I don't know if I should have tagged 33 guys. Poor, what's good, man? How you doing? Moctezuma's getting a huge buff. Kidding, that's Aztec. I wish. I mean, like it is like an America's thing, so maybe. No, Urgent Care was so expensive. How much was it? Yeah, Urgent Care is definitely that's a I have insurance move. I only have 400 million wood left. I've got a lot of resources left in the tank. I'm not too concerned. I have to chain pretty viciously over probably like the next week. But if I can do like 4 to 5 hours a day of chaining the way I chain, I should be alright. Do you think Artemisia will ever be viable again? I know she's heavily outclassed. I don't think so. There's no reason for Artemisia to come back. Generally, like if they, what's this? I just came out of Urgent Core because of possible strep 250. Says use my old high school. Damn, 250. 250 sounds decent actually. For them to tell me there's nothing wrong with insurance. No, Artemisia again. When they bring people back, damn, is there nobody that we can do this with? Yeah, they're only gonna bring people that are like heavily invested in. So like Alex, Guan, Martel, Minamoto, like stuff that a lot of people have. They'll be like, oh, okay, we can run this. ROK TX give redeem code, sure. Thanks, bro. I appreciate that. Barb forts or barbs early game? It depends if you're chaining or not. If you're chaining, it's pretty straightforward. Chaining is always the best. Yeah, tough it out since viral. Yeah. No, strep's not a viral. Strep's a bacterial. They should have, right? Am I tripping? Is strep not the antibiotics one? You gave up on Age of Empires Mobile? No, I mean I just haven't, like, I've just been out of country. I haven't been streaming anything. Strep came. Oh. Okay, I got it. I can't stomach doing barb forts. Can't stomach doing barb forts, but being able to chain is crazy. What's up, Max? Welcome to the stream. Arb Disc Rock redeem code. That doesn't look like it should be a redeem code, but whatever. Gonna give it a go. Nope. Yeah, strep is, yeah, yes. They told me to take random meds, but I'm feeling better. Nice. When a comp says skill works when on the map, yeah, that just means that you're not a garrison. Who else do we have? I'm okay, Kem. Strep is strep for me. Damn, Echo got fat 106. No, they told us to train over 100 mil. Expired December 1st. It happens. I will help once I go to the bathroom. Waiting on a nurse to unhook me. Unhook you. What happened to you?
Mark Jacobs.
Diamonds, what's up, man? Let's go. Yeah. I have a lot of shit to catch up on. Why they asked y'all to push over 100 mil? We wanted to beat the guys in KVK, or in we wanted to beat the guys in. Should we be running multiple tanks here? Trying to figure out. If we want savage blows, right? Why the fuck? Why do we have 0 savage blows? Am I tweaking? All right. I mean, I'll be the only one with savage blows, I guess, but. I feel like that shit was pretty important to have here. Maybe we just kill shit like fast enough to where we wouldn't need it. Oh shit, everybody's already on it. Daughter may have hand, foot, and mouth. That sucks. Ugh, that's ass, bro. That sucks. I went to the hospital yesterday. I was shitting blood. What? That's horrible. Jesus Christ. I'm glad you're like functioning. That's fucking atrocious. Savage is not needed on that one. Got it. Charles Chad is just sick and dying. I mean, I was sick and dying for like a few weeks there. Like when I got to Panama, like I was not super healthy. Green first rookie? Really? I thought it was blue, like green, yellow, purple, red. Some shit like that. Eating currently while hearing about shitting blood really makes the meal. It's crazy.
World of efficiency with Asana.
It is so good. It's so good to talk to y'all again, bro. I missed y'all. I missed my boys. What a pleasure it is to talk to the 12 inchers again. Top 3 things on your ROK wish list? Like shit that I want to have in game? Or like updates or some shit like that. What the fuck is this? Holy shit. Is this a black hole? Alright. The boss just shit out a black hole. That's a thing. We're doing that now. Alright, word. Still waiting for the answer of why y'all push power? I told you, we wanted to win free KVK. Oh my god, no! I mean, fucking diddled, bro. How the fuck did that hit me, bro? Are you shitting me? What she got against Curry? I love Curry. Holy shit. Does he have to kill the gravitational field? I have no idea. I don't even know what that does. I should have read. Oh, it's only like nearby governor's troops. Okay. Ooh, do we heal the fuck out of this bitch? I would like to destroy this if possible. Okay, word. Mayan and Aztec are not the same. I would say Mayan came first. So Mayan is like deeper in Central America. Aztec is around where Mexico is. That's it? Oh, we killed all the bosses. That was super. That was so fast. Oh my god. I didn't expect to melt them like that. God damn. everybody has already done this. It's me. I'm the schlacker. All right. Send this over here. I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to the bathroom real quick. Don't go anywhere, gamers. Miriam, what up, man? Black hole dies to AoE and everything dies fast, quick. Nice. On a touch 12. It's cool. It is what it is, Miriam. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here. Alright. God damn. That was fast as hell. The new Tertia formation, Garrison, unite all specific attribute, will apply to all types. Oh. Oh, Tertia is really strong then. This is one of the easier legendary surrollers for a while. Torgny? Yeah, it just depends on the deeps of your team. What's up, AJ? Welcome. Glad to have y'all here. Bakal is Mayan and not Aztec. Did I say that? What's up, Yasin? Glad to have you here. Welcome in, guys. Hey, if y'all don't mind hitting that like button, I'd really appreciate it a whole lot.
But did you know that there's a YouTube Music app where you can also listen to the EDM version?
Oh, yeah, I should. No, I shouldn't have hit Savage Blows. Savage Blows on the next hit.
Get YouTube Music Premium.
Ted disconnected. Oh, are we lagging out? Are you guys still here? ROK lacks microtransactions. Okay. We're deluded. We're deluded. That's cool. That's tight. That's you know, I think being delusional is kind of cool. Okay. Bunch of QBs, no love for the imp. Well, I mean, hey, as long as there's gonna be a relic for Ragnar, he's going behind QB, bro. QB Ragnar is such a nasty ass march for no reason. That shit is so strong. God damn, last place in damage? These guys are huge. These guys are embarrassing. Pause. Pause. Never mind. I don't want to continue this sentence. Richard Martel for the funsies? Yeah, I think my guys would actually hate me. Holy shit, we're taking a lot of damage. Alright, we'll have enough for like one Savage Blows. Cool. Okay. Alright, let's run this. We got the Savage Blows. We're gonna bring down his power. Alright, they've got to hit the little black hole. Ragnar does 3 target, 2800. LC does 2250. As far as I know, LC's ability has to be better since it's smite. Ragnar just has a really nutty ass kit. And working off skill damage is really nice. Like that, being able to like benefit from like Hunter is awesome. Because Ragnar has better synergy with Scipio, so I like Ragnar with Scipio better than I like LC with Scipio. Also, we're gonna be working out again soon. I'm very excited. Dead? Question? Triple question mark? Quintuple question mark? Nice. Nice. Straight gamers in here. None of those gay gamers. Oh. These guys have not done this early. That's crazy, actually. I thought I was definitely going to be the only one there, so I'm glad I haven't. Oh, shout out to the homies. Shout out to the homies. What happened to the boat game? The boat game? The game mode, or like, what do you mean? Age of Empires mobile? The ROK event thing. I haven't seen it. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, the Tempest Clash. That only comes every once in a while. Based. Would you take QB Ragnar over QB William? Yes. Yes, I would. Yes, yes, yes. A million, gazillion, bajillion times yes. There is no other way I can say yes to truly get across my point. But yes. Yes, I would. I in fact, I would. Would you take that deal? Damn good deal. Does KOB start earlier than normal? Normally pre-K, I don't know. That's the one I'm playing right now, King of Britain, right? Because I hadn't been in the KVK for 3 months, bro. I was just happy to be here, so I didn't pay too much attention. Would you also expertise Hera and random TP? I don't know, bro. I just don't know. Like, I respect Socks for that. Socks just doesn't have the name I have. I think I could just be paranoid. I think that if I random TP'd, people would assault me. People would make it a point to just like violently destroy my shit. You're still doing this really? I am. So I just don't know. Like, I would have to be pretty fat for people to not want to like attack me. We're gonna fucking die, aren't we? We like can't be here, can we? Oh, okay. Pew will ditty you if you're in a teleport. I think so. I think so. Now, like some like real like kingdoms about their metal may not be so petty, but like I have enough people that dislike me that would love to see me zeroed. Max Mina or King's Koro? Mina, what the hell? A gazillion times over. King's Koro is speed up wise like just not that good. Yes, 7 to 8 GC is fantastic. If you're getting 7 to 8 GC a day and any capacity at any point, you're doing really well. 7 to 8 GC is super duper thumbs up. That's a congrats. Congrats on making it to your kingdom, Yin. Oh, Akenhawk, this is the easiest one right here. I like you, but you would def hit that swarm. For sure. For sure. I have no doubt. I have no doubt people would just like come up and teabag me. Random TP is a nobody give you an advantage while a famous person random TP? Yes. Well, I mean, like, okay. I will say, my kingdom would love me. If I started random TPing and everybody, like, started taking their eyes off of, like, the actual, like, territory prize to, like, to stuff me, my kingdom would be, like, popping champagne, right? I would be chopped. I would just be getting touched, and I don't want to be touched. Yes, everybody would want to swarm me. It would be an issue for enemy kingdoms, but like I need to not be zeroed more than I need to be a tactical advantage. Yes, Baba in fact does zero in random, and also there are bots that will let you random TP to specific locations. I've seen a couple of Vietnamese kingdoms use them. What's up, Porp? How you doing? God, Trim being touched is crazy. And also, like, I will say, like, Sox is not a nobody, right? Sox is just, like, but at the end, like, Sox doesn't have, like, that much name brand recognition comparatively. Like, I'm just a very big name, and I know people would just want to, like, molest my shit. Yeah, I five sets of gear. Baba's not the best example of doing that. He is a example. There are a bunch of people that will just, like, swarm anybody, bro. Right, like Pony, like Glitter Pony or whatever the fuck his name is, like that guy does it too, right? Zero ego. I literally can't have ego. I'll just get touched. Did you get your Spotify Wrapped? Yeah, I haven't looked at it though. 100% humble. The Krakens with 77 go around swarm everything. Yeah, no doubt. Baba's scared of 80 mils. Well, I mean, Baba's on my team, okay? Baba's not the person I'm worried about. Unless he decides to drop tags and just molest me. Why not? Because I'm busy. Working. One of my whales does it. Fake music enjoyer is crazy. Are you hyped for the commander swap? It does sound cool. I think I'm gonna get Belisarius. But I might just go for, drumroll please, one of the new engineering commanders. I picked the wrong skills. I don't think it matters. Doesn't Baba's son run his account now? I mean, like, I don't know if Baba has, like, ever run the day-to-day stuff on his account. I don't know if that's, like, because, like, a lot of the whales, like, there's just not a whole reason for them to. Especially because, like, when people pilot, you can definitely tell the difference between, like, pilots and, like, the player. Ooh, oh, be careful. Okay. It's not how it's gonna work to me. The same troop type, so cab for inf. Oh. Same troop type. I don't know who I'd want. In this only does this refund like specific commander sculptures, or does this refund like everything? Are like, for example, like I'll have to read it. Cav for Cav is, I mean, like, what I want? What I want, like Alex for Wallace? Or YSG for Shahar? Probably something like that. Jorge, ¿qué pasa, amigo? Bienvenido directo. ¿Cómo va todo? Yo estoy bien. Mira, yo acabo de regresar de Panamá también. ¿Cómo ha ido, amigo? Sweep star level sculpts and all that shit? Yeah, but I mean specific sculpts, or like specific or universal? Like, does it turn the specifics to universally? Or that's what I mean. Actually, is YSG for any commander? Yeah, probably like Shahar. Alex, I would change to Wallace as well. Alex for Wallace is like actually no. I would save Alex for whatever commander comes up next. It swaps the whole thing, so I can swap Martel for Wallace. Is what you're telling me? There's no shot. If I can swap my expertise Martel for Wallace, bro, I'm doing that shit immediately. Fuck the Martel, bro. I don't need it that bad. Martel into Wallace is a crazy ass deal. You think you'll ever try to reclaim the win rate for FTP T5? Dude broke my win rate by like 6 days. I don't think it, like, him getting the record, like, calls into question, like, my ability to function as, like, a player, right? It doesn't make people look down on me as like not being one of the best. That's fine with me. What does is, like, there are F2Ps like outside of Sox that just do absolutely exceptional in Season of Conquest, and that's something that it's in my best interest to keep competing with. If I can CM for Eddie Commander, I'll just do that max CM again. Yeah. I don't know if it lets you gold key comms. Yeah, we'll see. The only expertise I have would just be like a free expertise. That's true. I think the biggest one is like Alex for Wallace is probably a good idea. But I mean, I'll probably just save it. I mean, there's no reason. Like, I'll just save my swap for oh no, we have to use our swap. That's a temp. That's not like a forever shit, right? What's up, Diff? How you doing? White boy is crazy. I've seen you, just Diff. Where's the swap? YSG to ZL? Yes, hell yeah. What the hell? Yeah, guys. If you're sitting on if you're sitting on YSG and you're looking at ZL, you don't have ZL done. Yes, in a fucking heartbeat. One gazillion times. Yes, it's worth swapping. That's yeah. Can I join? I mean, if you're in the thing, yeah, go for it. Sure, there's a window for it. Yeah, we'll see. I have Cleo, so maybe I can swap her. No, if it's gonna be troop type, that's what they said. You seen me? I'm pretty sure, yeah. You bought, you either sent a selfie or you bought a piece of merch. Send me an invite, I'll PM you. I don't think it's, if I fill up here, like, I'm not trying. This is my last one. Is it good to swap key commanders for meta, but when you reach stock, it'd be okay for us grannies would be stupid? Maybe. I mean, we'll see. Are we sure it's troop type? That's what it was said in here, and I didn't read it, so. Ah, gold keys are out of the question. That's very sad. One random. I mean, it's Wafura. This is like the easiest one. We're not sure. Screenshot was Cav for Cav. Got it. We'll I'll look into it. I'll make a fat little video on it. You know, unless you plan on doing a second Archer March. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. Probably just gonna be. I think Alex for Wallace is like the simplest thing to do here. No reason to not. Invite, for fuck's sake. I can't invite. I'm not gonna like close it to invite. This is it. I'm done. Go to 6 marches. I don't think 6 marches makes a ton of sense for me. Because I'd have to make a 6 gear set is the biggest thing. 6 marches is not an issue because of the crystals or anything. 6 marches is an issue just I don't have the gear for it. And like I really need to start like refining my shit. The gap between refining and not refining is crazy. Did you finish Golden Kingdom? No. But I mean Golden Kingdom just opened. Yeah, gear is super duper expensive. If I was to make a 6th March, it would specifically be for probably for Siege. Siege or like a full leadership set for probably Philip II. Philip II could go nutty as a 6th. Yeah, we keep disconnecting. I don't know why. Shouldn't be. He hasn't done Golden Kingdom because it's not the last hours of it. Guys, I literally just touched down in the country like a few hours ago. I got here last night, went to sleep, woke up, streamed. They need to improve the odds of getting BP from Golden KD chests. Well, I mean, you're not there for the BP, right? You're there for the materials. Slacker is crazy. Guys, am I disconnecting or is that just chat disconnecting? Your excuse for every other time is? Well, every other time doesn't matter. I just need an excuse for this time. Chem, if that even is your real name. What is Chem short for? Chemjamin? Chem is short for Chem word. Everybody attack him. Did you max egg for the mats? If I had gems, sure. Which I don't have gems. I do not have gems, so I wouldn't do that. 2 days. I guess we can do Golden Kingdom. I mean, we're already here. We went as well. Timothy. That's funny. This man's got jokes. All right, yeah, we can rip this. We might have a craft actually. I'm pretty sure. I'm like fairly certain we have a craft. No, we're just gonna redo that march. Whoa. Am I running Alex LC? When the fuck did LC not get gear? Am I trolling? LC broken gearless is crazy. Do the 100% run? Yeah, of course. I don't know what the fuck else run people do. I mean, you always do 100%. The gear being on Guan is nuts. All right, let's go. Am I ready to KVK3? Nice. How did that go? I mean, I don't know about that. I mean, it's okay, right? Depends on the kingdom. My real name is DC because of my first 2 initials. Word. Bad joke. 1,000 years in jail. Yeah. I mean, my name. You guys. Some of you guys know some of my names. Some of you guys know my whole ass full name. Because I'm usually not too shy. Well, I wasn't too shy with it earlier. Some of you guys are just super fucking weird. People like trying to find my address and shit. Thank God, like, I'm not gonna tempt fate, but like, it is just like, it's just nuts. Oh, that's why the gear is on him. We have some kind of, yeah, I mean, it's fine. So these are all attacks, I'm pretty sure. So we'd want it like this. Should be alright. I'll mail you some roaches. My place is actually infested with German roaches for a very long time. Actually, what is tomorrow Thursday? Yeah, tomorrow's Thursday, so I should have my exterminator coming through actually, which is awesome. Go check PMs to the KD I'm in. I like never check PM. You already know that. Ooh. Huh. Yo, Saints Legacy is the first pickup is kind of nasty. Kind of a nasty ass first pickup. Alright. Ew. Holy God in heaven. That's nasty. They're like, would you like, I think I actually lost Golden Kingdom for the first time because like post update, Golden Kingdom is way easier than it used to be. Post update was actually the very first time I lost Golden Kingdom because I took that. I was like, I can just take anything and it'll be fine or blah 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 blah. I was wrong. I was super wrong. Yeah, reduced targets rate is pretty good. I'm in the album. I don't think I've sent a selfie or bought merch. Oh, word. What's your opinion of the upcoming siege comms? Will you consider the implement of one of it in your 5 marches? I looked at them and they look pretty strong. I'm gonna be making a video on it. It's definitely not going to be one of my 5 marches. I don't think you should have a siege march as one of your 5 marches. As a 6th march, I think it's a completely reasonable thought, right? Because your choice is, do you want Philip II or a siege march? And I mean, the truth is you just like, for your 6th march, you run a full leadership set, and if you want a 2nd archer, a 3rd cav, a 3rd infantry, a siege, or a leadership, you have it all, right? I think the meta for the last march should definitely be full leadership set. Right, because full leadership set could also work as your garrison. So, run a leadership set is a ton of flexibility. I think that's the move. Because I think if Sock's expertise is Hera, his whole move is probably going to be leadership set on the Hera, right? I think that's a pretty good move. I thought him getting Hera was really smart actually. I really liked it a lot. I was surprised that people were. I mean, I take that back. I was gonna say I was surprised that people hated on it, but that didn't surprise me. Then we go for a siege march for 6th. I think it's a good idea. Yeah, it's like a KP machine, bro. Especially like during like altars and runes and shit. The problem is like when there's a time and place for siege, and when there's the time and place for siege, siege is fantastic. If your KVK does not have the time and place for siege, you're fucked. You're super duper. There is no way for you to get like if the battles are flag to flag and both sides are like pretty evenly matched. you have an awesome time with Siege. If everybody is running the fuck around all the time, you are fucked. You are super duper fucked. You are fucked in so many different ways. It's actually not okay, because you have to find a way to make your minimums, bro. You have to find a way, and your first 1400 sculptures cannot be that. And like with Mr. Siege, bro, like I respect what Mr. Siege does. I respect like a lot of the Siege guys. Dude, you could absolutely get like railed by not having like movement abilities. Because like, look, when I'm in the front lines and I'm against like some of these bigger whales, bro, I'm not gonna pretend like I hop in this murder ball and I'm pulling like 1 to 5 trades. Okay, it is not happening. I am pulling on some of my worst marches 1 to like 1.2, and on my better marches 1 to 2, 1 to 3. Right? And can Siege run you 1 to 5? 100% it can. If you guys are running in the middle of their shit with your slow ass Siege march, bro, you're about to run nothing. You're not gonna have anything. It's just depression. You're about to run depression. It's not, the Siege comms are not the thing, okay? Because the commanders, you can run Siege comms. The issue is the gear. The gear is the huge problem, right? Because you can 5-5-1-1 like a couple of the Siege comms and do okay from what I've seen. Another thing is you also don't have a lot of V formation shit super early on. I think that's another issue too. Is like as people like everybody late game has really goddamn good art. Like even my armaments are pretty good now, right? And I don't spend shit. Obviously, I just drool on myself. I have my just random, even my arch is pretty good. I never open arch. Here comes pre-crit. What the fuck? I used the blue gathering set for gear. Yeah, bro, that shit won't be me. That's crazy. Siege Comms is fine and all, but the power lies on how much power each siege trooper goes. I will say, when fighting is even flag to flag, pause. Whoa. Having a detachment, like 10 people running siege, is so useful, bro. The psychological effect, dude, even if they're just farms, like 1365, dude, shout out to Save. Save has like a whole farm brigade, and he just parks like 10 siege like towers outside of everything, and just do. And I don't even know how well they trade, right? But it doesn't matter how well they trade, because anybody that sees like 5 like big double swords line up on them is immediately running back. It disturbs the enemy ball sack so much, it's crazy. Siege is a fantastic tool in very certain situations. It's awesome. Siege has super duper potential for arc. I don't know. I don't know about arc. The hospital bills are going up. For the siege, the siege guys are running T4. The siege guys never have to worry about anything. Even if the siege guys are hitting a whale and not winning trades, it doesn't matter. I'm doing siege on my farms now. Dude, siege on farms, that's a good move. Siege on farms is a fantastic, awesome move. You should definitely consider doing siege on your farms. That's a good move. Oh, teleport in range. Got it. Yes. 2 marches each. The farms are solid. Yes, the farm towers are good. That shit is the truth. The farm towers, I was like, oh, like Save is cooking. No, because the biggest thing is like it's just super good to fight with. Like if I have siege farms next to me, because the thing is like if it's a farm, that shit's not doing anything outside of like sitting there and dying on the field. But siege allows it to trade at least like 1-to-1. Like, and I know some of those siege towers are probably trading like 1-to-3. Like some of them are probably getting like pretty damn good trades. I just don't have to worry about like a lot of the aggression. Your kingdom allies for that, your purpose is totally different. The issue is you like there are gonna be some KVKs you just don't like have, you just don't have an account. Like if you open up siege, the power of your farm affecting match your military tech. You're giving too much of a fuck about it, right? Take all of your extra gold heads, throw them into a siege march, build purple gear, and drool on yourself. Like you're thinking like, because you don't need to be T5, right? You can just be like decent tech T4 only for siege and have like 99999 on siege, be like 25 million power. Do you fight less altars? I fought a little bit. I mean, like we just beat the shit out of them though. Last altars was decent KP. I will be honest though, I only fought I think I only fought 2 hours of the altars. I was there. The girl I took to mini golf. We've been together 2 years. I'm gonna propose on our 3rd anniversary. Proposing on anniversary is a really romantic thing. Me and my ex were actually supposed to get married on our anniversary. So I'm really happy for you, bro. When are you gonna do coaching? Probably tomorrow. I just have to catch up to shit today, and then I have to do fighting later. I got exactly that on my farms. I traded about even. Nice. Trading even, by the way, guys, trading even with T4 on your farms is fantastic. Okay? The thing is like, because your March takes a long fucking time to die. Your March takes takes its sweet ass time perishing. And that helps all your other accounts do great. Time moved way too fast. I could have sworn I was watching when I was 17, now I'm basically 20. Yeah, it's honestly really terrifying how fast time flies. Just because like I became like probably like mentally, obviously I'm an adult, but I like physically like turned into a man in like the last like year. Like I remember I used to have baby face, like people would be saying, oh, you look young, you look this, like yeah, I just look like a dude. Like I walk around with my little sister, it looks like I'm a dad. Sosa, ¿qué pasa, amigo? Bienvenido al directo. Mira, si no saben, acabo de regresar de Panamá, hablo español, claro. Así que, si necesitan algo, tienen permiso. You turned to a woman? Now you're just some guy? True. Now I am just some guy, boys. That's your destiny, y'all. Eventually, everybody here will be some guy. Ugh. Downside is you're chewing up all the resources in your farm instead of saving up for your main. True. I don't think like a regular person should do that. Save has infinite resources. Okay? Save has like 50 farms, bro. 50 farms, and they are all huge, and they're all T5. They're all fantastic. It's weird, man. Who do you think will win both altars? I don't think we are ever losing our altar. I don't think it ever makes sense. 2377 losing their altar was really surprising to me. I wasn't expecting that. Some other people were like, oh, like, how do you feel about them winning their altar? I assume 2377 just had to be on off hours. They had to be off their game. I just refuse to believe, like, they just, like, normally flopped out the entire fucking... It just doesn't make sense. Like, flopping altars, okay, don't get me wrong. Our allies are good players. I'm not saying our allies are bad. There's no way our allies are supposed to beat 2377 in the altars. Ever. I have to assume it's off hours, and 2377 just didn't want to muster on off hours. I think that's fine. Your personality changes when you speak Spanish? Really? I guess I don't know. I do, like, it is different, though. Like, for Spanish, like, I don't, like, talk about, like, sexual shit. I don't, swear. Hey, Deuce is just div. Take it easy, bro. Missing our AoE ability is crazy. All right. Sexual stuff and swearing is all I know in Spanish. Yeah, it's just not how I was raised. You know, I was raised like in the country, which is really surprising because like when I go to Panama, like I was talking to like city people recently, and it was super surprising how different, like, my accent is like very like hillbilly. Oh, god damn, that's crazy. That's a crazy pickup. But yeah, like I was in the city and like my accent is just like super hillbilly and very white too, I might add. Like my accent has like a bunch of shit wrong with it and it just sounds actually horrific. Before I go like the album, dude, I never ever go into DMs. Maybe another time if I'm in like in a fantastic mood. Oh, I should probably put this in the front row, huh? How many gems do you have? I don't know, probably like 30k, 40k, something like that. Nothing crazy. If I had been here like the last week, I'd have like whatever I needed for more than gems this weekend. I just wasn't. Front row. Having no like special ability and like cream pieing this shit is crazy. No tanto como crees, a veces se escucha fluido. La problema es que no se escucha fluido o no. La problema es mi acentito. Es panameño, pero es ineducado, como paisano. Y eso es un problema si estoy hablando con gente fuera de Panamá, entonces lo escucha bien. Me entiende bien, todo está bien. Si hablo en Panamá, no saben de dónde vengo. Dicen por qué tengo ese acento, por qué sueno raro, por qué sueno diferente. Eso es un problema. Y lo más que puedo hacer es puedo practicar. Pero eso es todo. How much will you spend for the upcoming holiday events in MTG? The holiday event coming up should be a full tree, not the wheel. So 7k on the tree, but I get the tree back. For more than gems, it's gonna be whatever I can, probably 7k and 25k. What's up, Frost? How you doing, man? Glad to have you back. MTG has fallen off for us late game players. Only worse, yeah. It just depends. Like, again, I'm getting a lot of chests, so more than gems just isn't as good as it was. But it's definitely worth the 7k every day, bare minimum. When I was FTP, 30k sounded like a lot, but now it's kind of bad. Medium spender 30k sounds poor. Yes, 30k is poor. What up, H-Lander? How you doing? Where did you go, Iceland? I went to Panama. Your Spanish is really good. I'm a Panamanian citizen. So, like, I was not born in the United States. I was born in Panama. I have Panama identification. I am first and foremost a Panamanian. If I'm deported from one country to another, it's from the U.S. to Panama. So as a like actual native Panamanian, my Spanish is absolutely dog shit. Like I'm fine. Like it's not like anybody like looks at me like I'm a fucking alien or anything. But it's obviously like my Spanish is obviously mixed with a plethora of different like countries and white accents. So we get notified? Oh, well, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Are you feeling Christmassy? I'm not really a big Christmas guy. I've never been a really big Christmas guy, actually. Now, there's nothing wrong with getting in the holiday spirit and stuff. It was just like, when I was with my family, like, I didn't really have like a ton of interaction with my family members, just because they're pretty busy. And when I was with my ex, I mean, like she liked Christmas shit. I was just really poor. Like I just had to work all the time. And usually for Christmas, I'm in Panama. In Panama, it's not like it's not like we don't celebrate Christmas in Panama. It's just like a different type of holiday. Huh, that's very interesting. I've never thought that. Cause like I'm always like, oh, like I don't really feel the holiday spirit, but I always celebrate it when I'm in Panama. You looking white? Are you good? I'm just white. Just a white guy, guys. Rest assured, I don't think I'm particularly white. He hangs like his reminds me of the strip club, yeah. There's a very popular case of two women that went missing in a Panamanian forest. Yes. Like, by the way, not a forest, a jungle. You are a fucking retard if you go in the Panamanian jungles. Okay, we have my family has land in the jungles that I have personally worked as a child. Okay, you are brain damaged if you are walking into the forests. I'm not gonna say anybody deserves to die because that's wrong of me. I will say play stupid games, win stupid ass prizes. Everything in that jungle is trying to kill you. I caught typhoid fever in the jungle. 5 days, I lost 25 to 30 pounds. I almost died. I had a disease where I couldn't piss. I caught worms for dogs, bro. I caught a strain of chickenpox that wasn't chickenpox. It was greasy as fuck. It was terrible, bro. Dude, I've gotten so much shit from the jungle. Like, the fact that people willingly go through countries to go into that jungle is psychotic, bro. I couldn't imagine. I can't in any capacity be like, oh, like, this is the move. Hell no. Oh, 1 KVK is wild. Hey, man, I love it. I love to see the game getting good KVKs, DC. Never get out the boat? Yeah, why? Like, why are people, like, leaving is insanity. Shaloka, what up, man? How you doing? Jake, what's up, man? How are you enjoying this KVK? Pretty good. I mean, we haven't gotten to, like, the big boy fights yet. But, I mean, everything looks like it's gonna be fantastic. I'm really excited. It's like Australia. Australia is an open plain, so you can still see what's going on. In the jungle, bro, you won't know what's coming for you until you're dead. You know what I mean? Like for example, like if you're near a stream, you're trying to collect water, bro. Like caimans can be like 8 pounds to like 90 pounds, and they're like this big. This is like maybe this is a caiman. Okay, caiman walks up to your shit, bro, removes your goddamn hand. Okay, they look like cute little you know, mini crocodiles until you figure out half their body is teeth. And then boom, you're down a hand, bro. You're down a hand, your shit's definitely gonna get infected, and you're dead. That's it. Congrats. What jungle? If the chicks that got lost, I think they got lost in the Darien, which, by the way, worse. In the Darien jungle, you don't just have to worry about whatever jungle animals are trying to murder you. You also have to worry about the FARC, which is the Revolutionary Armed Forces of Colombia. Okay, those guys are like some of like the biggest war criminals, maybe like of all time, bro. They're Hall of Fame war criminals. Okay, you get lost in that jungle, bro. The shit they do to you, you may just want to be dead. You know, oh, the FARC is actually, if you guys have played, is it Uncharted? What's the one with Jason? Far Cry. The Far Cry guys, I'm pretty sure were heavily inspired by were extremely heavily inspired by the Revolutionary Armed Colombian Forces. Bro, they're bad. They're hell no. I know when my grandpa was younger, like he had dealings like crossing the Darien into Colombia. Bro, that man had a set of testicles on him that I'm surprised he was able to walk with. Me personally, bro, I barely fuck with Colombians normally. I can't imagine fucking with those Colombians. Put your pins on bobcats. We have hell of them in the forest. My dad always tells a story about how he was taking a shit in the jungle and a bobcat rolled up on him, and you know, they stared at each other. Almost everything is poisonous. Not everything is poisonous. The poisonous aspect of the jungle is very much overplayed, I would say. A lot less shit is poisonous that is venomous. Like a lot of shit will bite you and then boom, you're screwed. But it's you can eat a lot of shit in the jungle. 2377 ducking 365 is cringe. I don't think so. I think they like, if you can't play the long game against us. Right? Like nobody in their right mind is looking at 1365 and thinking we're gonna run out of resources. I think it is very intelligent to not like just blow their load right now. That's what I meant, venomous. Oh, okay, got it. Yeah, poisonous is when you can't eat it. Pianista Trail. Let me see where this is. Oh, Chiriki. I think this is around our land. Chiriki is some real hick shit out there. Oh, it's in Boquete. It's where my family lives, actually. Let me see. Oh, no, it's not. No, this is North Shirike. I'm trying to figure out where the fuck we live. Have I ever been to David? I don't think I've ever gone, I don't think I've ever gone this west into the country. Which is very funny, because it's, this is not the West Panama province. I've gone here, but I haven't gone this far. Where's the furthest I've gone? Because we haven't gone to any of the national parks. I've been past Chitre. I don't know if I've been past like the Santa Fe National Park. Like, I don't think I've been to David, because that's really close to Costa Rica. Actually, I probably have. Just like we haven't stopped there. Toa's doing anything actually? You know, I was asked a question. Why would he be in the jungle? He has a house. I think Toa was so poor he just wanted to experience living in the jungle. Yeah, I've definitely never lived. Oh, I mean, like, I guess we've spent time in like our land in the jungle. It's not living, we're just maintaining it. Eve, what's up, man? How you been? I dominate the jungle. Full riot gear with an AK? Dude, full riot gear, you would actually dehydrate and die. Because the issue with the jungle is, like, everything is trying to kill you. Like, everything. Did you find an anaconda there? I've never seen, like, a large jungle snake. I think the closest I think I saw like one in the like a water serpent, but I didn't see like a python or anything. I don't know if those exist in the Panamanian jungles. Apparently a lot of the jungles are pretty different. Like the rainforest is gonna have a lot of different stuff.
To watch up to 4 games live at once.
Hey, you want me to turn off the camera so you can move? Okay. Okay. So, yeah, it's off. Saw an naked old man in the Walmart bathroom. Thoughts? Personally, congrats. You know, I didn't know that you were going to you have your visage blessed like that, but congrats on that. You know. You're talking to GT. Should use the move your ass you have in the in your bag on those epics. I'm gonna kill everything. I just need all the buffs I can get because I don't have like a main buff. What do you think is stronger, the 5% all damage from VIP 17 or the troop cap from 18? I want to say troop cap is like an unbeaten stat. Like you can't. I don't know if you can do better than troop cap. No! Oh, man, I meant to hit blessing. Whatever. Don't matter too much. You good? Cool. Will you bleach your eyes when you see someone with bad gear? Honestly, some bad gear has actually aged super well. Like, 6-piece infantry set, actually, like... I've heard a few people talking about 6-piece infantry set on Ragnar Scipio. Like, more than a couple. Talking about how good, you know, 6-piece inf would be. Finding people with the 6-piece like good 6-piece inf is harder though. Get a shout for is my cousin trying to beat a case? Ain't that to do with Trenchfoot? Man, that dude's life sucks so much ass, bro. Definitely not gonna say that out loud. That being like clipped and sent to him would be horrible. This is my job, bro. I mean, I'm slipping sometimes. I'm not slipping that much. Okay. No bad legendary gear unless you have more fully tiered. Well, okay, there is some bad gear. Like I don't know if I want anybody to have Shios right now. Shios has not aged well. Shios hasn't aged well. Sacred Grips hasn't aged well. 6-piece Cav set, I don't know if I'd want. Still. Like, the Cav gear, as it is right now, is pretty, like, set in stone. Like, I don't think I've seen Cav gear change in a long time. Archer gear has, like, a little bit of change. The one where it's like, oh, like, there's a bunch of different metas is definitely infantry gear. Infantry gear, dude, you can go, like, a whole fuckload of stuff and still be cool. Attack gear and arc is still baller? Yes. You look skinny? I'm pretty sure I gained weight in Panama. Also, I don't think I look skinny at all. Everybody in Panama was like, holy shit, you look way bigger than you did. I was like, word. Word and word, gamers.
Every time you feed your pet Hills, you help feed a shelter pet, which helps make them healthy, happy, and more.
I credit Navarre's control, kind of like it. Navarre's control is a fantastic piece to have. You look buff, gotta get all the muscle. Yeah, we're gonna be working out again soon, which I'm pretty excited about. But Genie casted a spell. If you had a girlfriend and a genie casted a spell and your girlfriend gave her a dick, would it be gay to suck it? Look, look, guys. Sucking dick is pretty gay. I'm not a philosopher. I'm not a hero of thought. I find it, you know, like if you're sucking it, and also there's nothing wrong with being gay, by the way. You know, if you're gay, that's cool and that's awesome and that's epic. I'm just saying, like, I don't know if I could, if I was chilling my homie and he was like, yeah, I was sucking dick the other day. Like, I don't know if I could look at him and he's like, do you think that was gay? Like, right? I mean, like, that's like top 3 gayest things to do, and I don't think it's number 2 or 3. Would you update your old ass gear video to an up-to-date one? I could try. I would need I need guests though. Tell me why I was in F2P and not even KVK1. I beat an entire gold kingdom, now at 20 million power, I can't beat it. It's because it scales the difficulty. Also, you could just get really lucky with buffs too. I need a guide for Golden Kingdom. I'm pretty sure I have a guide on it, but I mean, like, Golden Kingdom is not that hard, guys. Just pick the AoE ability and punch through everything. You should be alright. Yeah, so I don't really know. I don't particularly know how to respond to this. You may have some, like, inner conflict you have to resolve. Nevsky's been cooking for 2 years now. He's got to go. I mean, like, Nevsky's so strong. The thing is like, Nevsky has the same, like, Nevsky only goes when there is something that will give you, like, it would have to be at least, oh, damn. At least a 40%, at least a 40% defense debuff to give Nevsky up. Dude, he debuffs defense by 45% as an active skill. 45, bro. That's... Like conceptually, that's so disgusting of a debuff. Nevsky is him, bro. Nevsky is so strong. You sure your second infantry gear? Not sure not to go. My second infantry gear is not good. Zooming in, you still look skinny. I think I look pretty good, right? I think I look all right. Did you skip your workouts? I haven't worked out in a little minute, actually. Those FARC meetings are wild. Shut up, bro. Actually, I'm like, oh, like, I don't fuck with Colombians or this or that. I was at an Alborada party, which was heat. Actually gas, bro. I remember, like, I got there and, like, I always have these thoughts. And, like, it's like having, like, stereotypes, like, defeated in front of you, and you're like, oh, like, I'm an asshole. like we were hanging out and like all the Colombians and like, you know, we were all dancing and like listening to like bailadas. Also Peso Pluma, I was not expecting that dude to show up at the Colombian bar we were at. I was like, dude, he showed up because Peso Pluma, if you guys haven't heard him, he's like a Mexican like rapper, like song artist guy, and he looks like a dork, bro. Like I'm gonna keep it a stack. Like he's got like braces and it just doesn't look good. But he makes good music. Like it's chill. I was not expecting him at the Colombian bar though. Well, I guess his name is Peso Pluma, so that would make sense since it's a Escobar reference. Swap troop gated. Would you swap YSG for QB or what would be your swaps? Maybe the new engineering commanders. Engineering commanders look good. Philip II looks good. Wallace looks good. Belisarius looks good. Probably that. The weird ones are the Argentinians. I don't know if Argentinians are weird. They're just super prideful. Like if you meet an Argentinian, you will know they're Argentinian. They will make it readily apparent. They're fun. Alright, up to 80%. Okay, so I would want to hit him with this. Brazilians against Argentinians? Unhinged. Do we have anything for this? I think we should be fine, right? Yeah. All right, let's we'll hit the wheel before we go. But we should be alright for the 100% here. VMP, what up, man? How you been? Yes, 500 gold. That's great. Ooh, and basic armor too. Nice. Dude, that sucks. Holy shit. Why didn't he just choose life? Kidding, I'm kidding. That's not very nice of me. Alright, I'm gonna go bathroom real quick. Boom, 100%. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. Don't go anywhere. My dudes, my boys, my homies. Oh. All right, 100%. We love that. Get these rewards. Bastions. Okay, donate food is fine. We're gonna have to do like some food shit. It should be all right. Not too concerned. Feeding barbs, nice. Gather runes. Okay. All right, let's just start training. 12. When are you doing a world tour stream? Like eating a shitload of food on stream, or what do you define world tour? Or like, when am I streaming myself like in other countries or some shit? I do. I mean, I travel a lot. I don't know, dude. It's just not my wheelhouse of shit. It's not my wheelhouse of shit. I feel really uncomfortable doing it just because like it's psychologically very damaging to like post stuff and not get good responses from it. And in my head, like, I have to make ROK content. Writing is a lot easier for me. Like, of course, like a lot of you guys know that I write like poetry and shit. It's really easy for me to write poetry because I don't give a fuck what you guys think about the poetry, right? Like there's no, it doesn't make any sense for me to. Why would I? Because it's poetry. It has nothing to do with it. I'm gonna restart into AOEM right now because Emp lost 42. As far as I know Cigarm did a restart in 119. But I'm gonna be looking around again. It like my restart's gonna be after this KVK. But I'm gonna run one. Let's see, what is this? It's less than 1,000, right? This is 800, 700. You think you're getting kicked out of some 365? 65 can take the dub if they shut up, bro. Tell us a poem. I'm like busy, bro. Go to each country to meet your massive fan base. I think like if I was in Europe, I could have like a pretty decent meetup. I had one person that watched my content try to meet up with me in Atlanta when I was there. But the times just didn't like meet up pretty well. If there's like a few of you guys, I would have. But usually I don't have too many responses like when I'm going to places. I've met, I think, like 2 fans ever. So it's not a super common thing, but if I'm somewhere, like sometimes I'll do like a message and be like, hey, like if you guys are in like X country or like X city, like, you know, I'm down to chill. It's just not very often because usually like if I travel, like I have something like I know I have a few Panamanian viewers, and Panama is not a very big place, and I was in the city, so like I could have met some of my Panamanian viewers, but like it's just like weird. Come to Pyongyang. I was in Incheon, which I did have a fan in. I had a fan in Incheon. I actually didn't know it. I had a few people that were in Seoul, but not close enough to me, just because like I did not have enough money to be going around. Because back when I was on the Age of Empires mobile thing, they didn't pay me until like a month after, which, by the way, was the deal. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just like I was just super duper broke. That didn't happen. I pressed the button, it did not work. Come to El Paso, I'll take your kidneys. El Paso is crazy. Hey, what's up, Kinsons? I will let you know, big dog. How you been? Where's the chance that you go to Vietnam for the food? Vietnam could be. It's just not up there in terms of destinations for me. If I were to do anything, I would do. Why is my brain like stopped? If I were to go anywhere, it'd probably be. I'd probably go on either a bigger career trip, or I would consider going to Japan. I don't know. I've just heard like a lot of very high-key racist shit about Japan, and like I'm not as pale as my camera makes me out to be. And like I like to wear my hair in curls and shit, and I just kind of I don't like the old Japanese culture too much. Like the personable culture. The old Japanese history is fantastic though. Pho will hook you up. I don't know Pho, and I don't think a lot of the like older players like really like me. I have to see if I can I find a better teleport while I'm here? Oh shit. Oh. This must have been a spot, right? Is this not possible? Deletes intrusion. That's not how that works. This has to work, right? Okay. Okay. So it has to be down? I mean, I dropped my crack rock. Shut up. Am I tweaking? Is this actually not possible? Oh, that's crazy. That's seizure inducing. I think I can, if I, who is this guy? Lock in? I don't know if it, I don't know if it works there. Okay, we'll take this for now. Yeah, because I was over there. Okay, so whatever the fuck I have, like this is better. Okay. Someone's been there, so it's possible. Well, that's true. It just doesn't, I mean, I just tried, bro. When is past 7? Past 7's like a week, bro. But past 7's like a minute away, which is good, because I have to catch up on stuff. Okay. I just lost a Bill KP going further away. True. Man, I haven't had a Bill KP KVK in like a year, bro. I'm actually looking forward to being like 6 point something Bill by the end of this. Bare minimum, anyway. This KVK, probably like 150. Nothing crazy. But we didn't have like a particularly eventful Zone 5. 50 mil KV is crazy. What about Africa? Why would I go to Africa? I don't have a particularly good reason to go to Africa. I know I am 1/8. My great grandpa was African. But that's like I don't have any connection to the culture there.
Get AMC Plus, Paramount Plus, Max, and more on YouTube.
10 bill in my main? Awesome, dude. Start drinking from Coke bottles. Dude, I did bring I didn't show you guys this. I got 4 of these, boys. The drinking streams are going to go actually insane. This is the this is called Seco. Seco Arano. This is some real hoodlum shit in Panama. This is what the what the paisanos, you know, this is what we drink. It's so Seco Arano is made by Varela, and that family, we actually that family produced one of our presidents recently. Percent? It is allegedly 35%. If you have ever in your entire life tried Secco Arano, you know that 30%, the 35% on that bottle is very dubious. It tastes like moonshine. Would you go to Africa for the water? Shut up. When are you going to New Zealand for my kiwis? Who knows, dude? We might be a crate day celebration on the 7th. Morocco is a great country to visit in Northern Africa. I just don't know, guys. Like, if I were to visit like that area of the world, like, you know, the North Africa, Europe area, I don't think I would. I'd want to go to the Balkans. I really like Balkan history. 35% is right behind vodka. True. I drink Tito's generally. This is my drink. If you guys have ever seen my drinking stream, this is what I drink. Okay? I drink that, and it doesn't hit me anywhere near as hard, in no capacity anywhere near as hard as Secco Arano does. It's different. I've never been with a Balkan woman, ever, actually. I really truly like Balkan history. I haven't done this. Would it be too bad if I manipulate this chick? I will say, guys, manipulation and, you know, like trying to do like covert shit, that shit doesn't work out in the long run. Unless you have like terminal brain cancer, I'd be really careful with it, because time conquers like any amount of manipulation you can do. Like, eventually somebody will like figure it out, and it's kind of cooked for you, right? Like, your whole reputation is shot. So I just be very cognizant of that. Oh, do I have to refresh? All right. Ew, that sucked. Have I done? Is this done? Ew. Ugh. Holy shit. Mini cucked. Okay. That's horrible. Having to go to 3 is insane. Ugh. Gross. Nigeria has a great history. They call them the Giant of Africa. I mean, like, I don't know if that's entirely true. Just because, like, Nigeria is not very united. I mean, like, the Nigerian military versus like the UN peacekeepers they have there. I mean, like, I know a very, very surface level about some of Nigerian history. I mean, like, the independent tribes have their own histories. I don't know if I would call, like, I don't even think Nigeria has like a sense of national unity. Would you join the military? Hell, fuck no. I did almost join the French Foreign Legion. So, I mean, I guess it's not like super unheard of. I don't know if I would join the American military. Being gay was better in the army. More like to fight harder for your crush. The band of the hand, bro. Who? Where are my Thebians in the chat? Where's Thebes going? That's fucking funny. If you guys didn't know, the band of the hand, basically, like, Thebes encouraged like the older men to be fucking on the new recruits, because it was in their head that you know, if y'all were fucking, y'all would be more likely to die for each other, which is fucking hilarious. That shit is wild. All my homies back to martial law. South Korea's martial law came out of nowhere. I literally, the amount of memes my friends were sending about it, like, dude, I'm in Panama, and like, I get a text and they're like, yeah, South Korea declared martial law, and I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Oh. That sucked ass, bro. Oh, dude, I did not mean to click that. That sucks. I'm not trying to give away materials, bro. Ew. I have no idea. I don't know why he tried it. It just doesn't make sense. Like, what would be the reason to puts out SK under martial law? Like, I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you what it is. Let's see where we're at trip-wise. I probably want more cav, bro. I was noticing, especially during ARC, my cav, like, shitting the bed. I told you to lock in. I haven't been here. Brother alone. I've only had to do resources for Bastion quests, I think, for 3 days of this KVK, which is pretty good. Russia nuclear missile warning. I'll believe it when they fucking send it. I will believe it when I have a nuclear missile parked up my ass. Because, like, the nuclear missile for Russia is much different because, like, somebody has to physically do it. Which I'm not saying there aren't people that can, but those people are generally not trusted. Socks and some random F2P from 1981 were clowning on you? Really? I don't know. The last conversation I had with Socks is pretty good. I don't know, dude. I'm very much, like, not, I'm not a part of that, bro. Like, whatever it is, like, it's just not me. Hola Isiam, bienvenido directo, amigo, ¿cómo es todo? Eres el panameño, ¿no? ¿Qué estaba ahí? ¿O no? Pero bienvenido, amigo. I have 2 Panamanian viewers. I'm pretty sure that's one of them. Sox wasn't clowning on you? Based. Historically has been rather common. So I wouldn't necessarily, like, doubt it, but, you know, it's just not a part of it. The best president in U.S. history? Biden is pretty good, actually. Country is low-key doing alright. Guys, I'm not, like, there's no beef between me and Tox. It's just not there. That doesn't surprise me, though. I mean, I was out of KVK for 3 months. We had an uneventful KVK into literally no KVK. I had 3 different travel trips that took place during, like, last KVK to this one. Said that you can do a lot. He didn't know if you were growing tired of the game. I'd have to move. So I got put in a position where I was given a lot of resources at the tail end of last KVK, right? Enough resources to where I wouldn't want to move, and then I was locked into not having a KVK for months. So Moldovan? Oh shit. Yeah, Moldova definitely got fucked in the mouth by Russia. That was not a pretty one. Not as bad as Georgia though. Are you saying this is all my fault? No, I'm not saying it's your fault. Unless you put me in a 3 months of KVK. No, because I would have had to migrate and then, like, had to try and find the resource setting. No! Hey! Stop this man right here. I couldn't tell if you're serious or joking about Biden. Me? I like Biden. I think he's pretty good. I mean, like, I don't know. Like, a lot of social justice shit is probably really important. Like, could you justify a pink tax? For those of you who know that is, like, do you guys understand, like, women have women just bleed everywhere once a month, and they're taxed on the ability to catch this blood. Like, that's crazy. That's some of the craziest shit, like, ever. Like, if you're too poor, bro, you just bleed. Have you ever like considered that? Like, that's crazy. That's some really crazy shit. Like, imagine if your dick just bled everywhere, like once a month, and there's something that could stop it, and they're like, sorry, bro, this is not only going to be expensive, we're going to tax you on top of that. And I'm like, oh, that's crazy. Yes, women should pay for it is crazy. I feel like removing a pink tax should be like one of the most bipartisan issues ever. Like, if you have like a mom or like a sister, or like any woman you've ever given a fuck about in your life, like that should be probably first and foremost. How expensive are tampons in your country? I mean, if you wanted to buy a pack, I don't know. Tampons are more expensive than pads, I'm pretty sure. And pads are like $15 for a box. Having a tax on Plan B is fine. Okay? Look, I'm not arguing for birth control. I'm not arguing for abortion pills. Okay? I'm not arguing for any of that. I'm saying if you have tampons or pads, we probably shouldn't tax that. Right? You can't control if you bleed once a month, bro. Can you control if you fuck? Sure. And that's a discussion. I mean, I think obviously in terms of, you know, that shit should be opened up as well. But like that can be a discussion. Okay, I got it. But like, there's no like religious or like social like conservatism that should stop you from wanting like pads or tampons to have a tax. Like, it's just not like you actually have to hate women. Like I don't know what else it could be. Another gender at the character selection? No comment. When it becomes a tax issue is crazy. Yeah, anyway, I don't know. I mean, like, I liked Biden. I like the Build Back Better. Like, having more money for infrastructure, especially, like, there's a lot of states that just don't give a fuck about their infrastructure. So it's nice to have. I was enjoying it. Also, I think we should probably build something. I'm not entirely sure what, though. It can't be letting women vote. Holy shit. Quickly, remove 12's career. Take his career from him. Punch him in the head. No career for you. What the fuck was I running? It's both. I think number one, they shouldn't be taxed, period. Number two, there should be a subsidy on them. But first, they shouldn't be taxed. Like, as a actual bare fucking minimum. Yes, they are expensive, but the fucking... A lot of shit is expensive. Like, for example, beef is way too cheap. I think beef shouldn't be subsidized anywhere near as much as it is. It just is an American staple. Like, what if we subsidize rabbit instead? Right? Rabbit would be a lot more sustainable. It doesn't taste that fucking different, to be honest. We could just have rabbit burgers. People fucking hate rabbit, though. I don't know why, because rabbit's not bad. I remember because I was talking to my ex's dad about this, and this dude is like super duper Republican. He's like, oh, they just want you to eat crickets, they want you to eat like bugs and shit like that, like all the World Economic Forum shit. And I was like, oh, well, like what if we just ate like more sustainable like natural meats instead? And he's like, what, you know, what are you talking about? I was like, oh, well, like let's eat rabbit. And he's like, well, I really like beef. And I was like, you're an idiot. And I was like, personally, I like burgers. Okay, so I like the beef subsidy. But I was like, if I gave a shit about the environment, I would care about a rabbit subsidy. Obviously. Like very obviously. So if you're going to claim to give a shit about the world ending and blah, 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 overpopulation, lack of resources, whatever the apocalypse, like, you don't even eat rabbit? You obviously don't give a fuck. Which is fine, by the way. I don't care. What's up, none of y'all? How you doing? Welcome. Glad to have you here. Fucking Panamanian. Bro wants to eat rabbits? Did they make so pads aren't taxed? It's just the company now? Really? No. Are you telling me that's an under Biden? He removed like the federal taxes on that? That's awesome. My bad. I didn't know Big Biden. I didn't know the flexer himself did that. King of the worst takes in history? I mean, I just don't know. Like, you don't have to eat cricket flour, right? You can eat other shit. It's just nobody wants to eat the other shit. Like, Americans are just too picky, which is I just like, it always like frustrates me. Like the very extremely picky American palate when it comes to like foods. And it's like, oh, like we built this, we're the strongest this in the world and shit. And it's like cricket flour, like, bro, I don't want to eat it because I don't give a fuck. But I also don't claim to be like a absolutely like super macho man. Like, bro, like, you know, like you talk about like Americans who are like, oh, you got injured, bro, rub dirt on it. It's like not rabbits, bro. I could never eat a sustainable food. What do you mean America is picky? You guys eat shitty fast food? Yes, but only the shitty fast food. That's a problem. Picky is in like the total selectivity, not the quality of it. I get it. English is not your first language. My bad, Philip. No, boss, ¿cómo va todo, hermano? Mira, yo no te había visto en unos días. Yo estoy bien, acabo de regresar de Panamá ayer. Y aquí en KVK, bueno, trabajando. Hey, what's up, man? Glad to have you here. Good to be here. I'm with the Rumbling Project. You said to start the new account. Good to grind. Hey, thank you so much for the €5 super chat. You guys didn't know, hey, every single donation helps us tremendously. We are sponsored, but y'all's donations are what keep us not homeless. So shout out to none. I really appreciate it. Helps a ton.
So you're on YouTube watching how to
They have rabbits as pets? Maybe because of that?
There's a YouTube music app where you can listen to
Who gives a fuck? That's the softest shit I've ever heard ever. These are the people who are like, oh, we made this, we did this on our blood, sweat, and tears, real red-blooded American shit. These are people that support the military-industrial complex, okay? They should be able to eat shit they have as pets. If you claim to be strong, you need to be doing some strong shit. I would eat dog. My KVK is easy as fuck. Yeah, we had a pretty easy KVK last time. Not the best. When's the on-stream coaching going to start today? It's not today. It's going to be tomorrow because I have fighting later. Alucard, what up, man? How you doing? Damn, 100 Danish krones? Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. If you guys didn't know, every single donation is hugely impactful keeping us together. Shout out to Kim Sens, shout out to Nunn, shout out to Humlin for his membership. Everybody that has bought memberships or super chat or everything, it's really, really helpful. Thank you so much, guys. I do appreciate it. Oh, my bad. Norwegian. Are they crones? I don't know what they are, bro. I'm sorry. I don't know all these currencies. I'm a slut for rabbit meat. What up, Yen? How you doing? Yay, gift more. No, thank you so much, guys. I do appreciate it. It's always extremely humbling to see donations coming in. You guys are very, very helpful. Thank you so much. I haven't been live for a few days, so this is great. They're kroners. Oh. Kroner is crazy. I want to make jokes about that, but I can't. I can't do it. No jokes, brother. We support TOS, brother. How'd you get the Hidden Lotus skin? I was a real one. No. It used to be a lot easier to get the skin. I mean, you can still get it. It's just not as easy. Donate via the Streamlab link. That is true. If you guys want to help support the stream in the most efficient way humanly possible, which you don't have to, but if you really do, donating by the Streamlabs link in the description below is the most effective way to do so. But you guys are welcome to donate however you guys would like. I just appreciate the fact that you guys give enough a shit about the stream to help. So thank you so much. The fuck? Oh. Bro won a Zenith and doesn't use the skin. Well, I mean, why wouldn't I just use the Twilight Falls? Déjame enseñar la KVK. Yo no lo voy a ver, amigo. Yo te digo. No es nada personal, pero yo no he estado aquí por como ya una semana, así que tengo que quedarme un poco aquí jugando.
on YouTube. Get AMC Plus, Paramount Plus,
Excuse me. Oh, transmog it? How the fuck am I gonna did they change transmog to where it's outside of the same unit type? I don't think you can transmog that. Unless you have a different KVK skin. Or a different one. Está bien, gracias de los. Okay. I can't respond to that. What the fuck are we talking about? Who said I could transmog this shit? Miss input, you're banned. Who's winning the KVK? Our side's doing better. Kingdom 2 is our camp mods. I really love my life. Kingdom 2? You have to be. You're joking, right? Is Kingdom 2 good now? I've been in the fucking hyperbolic time chamber. If people are putting respect on Kingdom 2's name, bro, I've died and come back to life. We live in a society, bro. Kingdom 2 UCS has made its return. Is it still UCS? No, they're still the same. Oh, never mind. Worse than 2060? Kingdom 2 has been the worst. No, I don't know about the worst, but they've been a pretty bad imp for a while now. Kingdom 2 3 or 4 years ago was pretty good, actually. UCS used to be a name where it was like, don't get me wrong, like it wasn't like, oh, we're against UCS, but it's like, oh, like UCS might take like a KVK or 2 off you. Like you can't fuck around too hard with them. Different now. Definitely different now. Keeping the imp line up, that's good. 3060 is awful. I don't know who they are. Is that a game that was like left open? 1365 now. 1365 did really well this past opening. 1365 did fantastically. Holy shit, dude! I saw how 1365 was playing, and I was like, that's my kingdom. I was like, I don't know where the fuck these guys were. Like, cause we've been sucking wins for a minute there, but we showed the fuck up. Damn, bro, I felt patriotic about my boys. I was like, oh, y'all brought it. 93 has hella bums. I don't know. is 93 like degraded as a kingdom? Guys, to be honest, I have just not been keeping up with shit since I've been out of KPK. They have 0 fighters is rough. They have 5 alliance. Damn. Alright. 93 had 73 migrants. Damn. 73? How in the fuck did they afford that? They all dropped to 70 mil. They dropped the imp line? I thought you didn't even have to drop imp anymore. Why are we still dropping imp in the in 2024? Great stream. Hey, thank you so much, Nun. I appreciate it. Hey, you don't ever have to choose any type of donation. I do appreciate it, guys. Shout out to Nun. Shout out to the dudes at the Rumbling. Thank you so much for your donations, man. Have yourself an absolutely great one. I do support it. I do appreciate your support so much. Again, y'all, hey, every single donation helps a ton. So shout out to you guys for helping me out. Thank you. Nom? I think I said none, right? They lost Wales, though, because they didn't want to drop power? Damn. Well, did they ask every whale? If you're like 300 mil power, there's no... Well, I guess I don't know. I didn't know what 93's lineup looked like. Did they have enough guys that could have reasonably dropped it? No, very kind of you. have to take another look in the rumbling. See what's going on over there. I don't think I've ever seen you typing in there. Cool. Hasn't given up on his Caribbean accent? What the fuck? Who is a Caribbean? Me? I don't know about that one. No kingdom should be asking real fighters to drop their power in any case. I mean, like, okay. Look, if you guys just play like a really hard KVK and you guys can drop imp, if people can delete like 10 mil power, 15 mil power, that's worth it. Like, to drop the imp to bring in like 50 fighters is really goddamn good. Low-key normal in like really high level imps, if you guys are all super lean, that's different. I would be, if you're like 200 million power, asking you to drop is crazy. If you're above 150, no one should be interacting with you to drop power. If you're hitting your Rex, there's no way. Now, if you're like 80 million power, I could see it. $10 200 mil accounts. Okay, there are 10 people that could fight, right? If you have an account that is 200 million power, that account, number one, has infinite resources, might have infinite speeds, and will 100% be online 24/7. Okay, that account will be online the whole time. So we live in a piloting meta, right? Will these new guys be piloted? Will they perform? Will they do this? Will they do that? I don't know. You have one in the hand is worth two in the bush. Besides leaving, some people will leave, some people won't. It just depends on how hard the KVK was. And it depends on how the Kingdom's morale is doing. If you guys have like an exceptionally difficult KVK, but you guys came out on top, right? Like, you guys really fucking did it, and you said, hey guys, here to ask one last thing of you. I'm gonna have to ask you guys to delete some power. We're gonna try and bring in a bunch of fresh blood, you know, just to keep the ball rolling, right? I could see that shit. It depends like how cold the ask is. Sox had to run from their pass 7 to enemy pass other two camps because he couldn't random TP to not having garrison. Yeah, that makes sense. Because that's what I have to do for Zone 5. Like, when Zone 5 opens up, like, I'm sitting there waiting for flags, and if the flags are getting disrupted or something, like, it's gonna take forever. Having garrison, not having a garrison, you know, he plays the odds, which I respect. How many mains does 1365 have? 300? A little more. Martel ZL's a W garrison, you have to change troop type. It just depends, you know? The issue is, like, if they really want Sox zeroed, they can zero Sox, right? The Heraclius is not so you never get zeroed. The Heraclius is to the Heraclius is to make people not want to. It's a deterrent, okay? Because if they really want him, at the end of the day, if you're getting zeroed and you trade positively, who gives a fuck? You're getting zeroed, right? The getting zeroed is the big issue here. You know, and also it depends. Like, it's one of the other reasons why I don't usually shit talk. I don't shit talk people because I don't want that heat on me. I don't want people looking at me like, oh, like this is somebody I should focus on the open field, right? It's another thing. If you start shit talking, if you start shit talking like on wax, you will be targeted, bro. No way, y'all have 300 mins? Something like that. I don't. We had a migration. Shiskull's getting hella focus. Shiskull is not getting hella focus. Shiskull's shit was out in the middle. Dude, Shiskull's marches were asking to be fucking, like, diddled. Okay? Shiskull's marches said, "Excuse me, sir, I would like a one-way ticket to the Diddy party." And he was taken there. Okay? I saw the marches being walked around on the field, and I was looking at Shiskull, and I was like, oh, this dude's got a fucking massive nutsack. Yeah. Hey. Look, that man played like a whale. And I respect that. But he was not getting focused because he was Shiskull. That man was getting focused because he was alone. That man would be on like the side trying to flank marches and everybody would teabag him. Yeah, we had a migration. Yeah, we have Baba now. Sox has a garrison? Yes, but he has a garrison. If Sox is like 100 million power, like that'd be one thing, but he's like 80 something, right? Like Sox doesn't really take deads like that. Yeah, that's what his farms are for. Baba low-key fell off. I just don't think he's in the limelight. Baba's like what, like 70 mil KP? Sox is pushing to 100. Ooh. For fighting? That's a good idea for him. Again, if they want him zeroed, they can definitely still zero him. Like I with a garrison at 100 mil, I would be questioning my chances. I think people would be looking at me. Wants to get fat for his KVK. It's a good idea. It's a really good idea. What's up, Beast? How you doing? Nothing against that. I just don't know if it would work for me. Above 90 with a good garrison. I mean, it would be a functional garrison, right? We're running Heraclius with like a decent gear set. But I mean, you know, if they really want me down, like they take 2 people, they random TP around, they swarm me with 10 marches, I die, right? Like that's it. Like I get hit with 10 marches and a lockdown, and like my count is like no more. He'll only random TP in zone 1. I don't know. I mean, like it could be better too. Like I mean, like I'm not gonna claim to know like everything he's going on, and like the problem is like he has to be so careful, bro. Like just a little too much shit talk, and you're deleted. You're gone. You're done. So for the sun and the bro, I just couldn't. I can't risk it. Like I can't risk my account like that. As far as I know, like usually asking people who are 150 mil power or more, those guys are almost never getting asked to drop power. It's always just like the average guys. Oh, that's super nice. Risk your account, you'll only lose some troops. It is incredibly hard to replace troops mid KVK. What the fuck do you mean some troops? They'll zero you. You will lose all of your troops. I mean, you can keep speeding up and you can keep clearing hospitals. It's just not the same. Like, they're not trying to take deaths. You don't lose all your resources, right? You shield after a certain amount of time, but like the amount you can lose is quite reasonable. It won't be me. Like I don't get me wrong, guys. Like I am sure there's a way to do it that's safe and awesome and based. I'm just not gonna do that shit. Okay? And to be honest, I don't have 12 billion KP, bro. That sucks. That man has that KP, bro. I've got less than half of that. You will not find me random TPing. Okay? If I'm random TPing, it's way in the future. Yes, if you're in a C or B, hell yeah, bro. Do you. In this shit, bro, hell no. Fuck no. 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 That's true. You could lose hella resources. They could just have their way with you, bro. What's your KP goal for this KVK? I'm just gonna blow everything I have. If I can hit like 2 to 3 bill, that'd be awesome. But really, it's just gonna be all my resources are gonna be gone. I don't really care about anything else past that. D5 fighting is different than KL. If they want you, they'll take you. If you're random TPing with War Frenzy and they want you, they will take you. Because you have to remember, it's not, you have the Garrison, you have the Martel, you are short, bare minimum, 1.5 million plus 50, 1.55 million troops, like T5 are out of your city. Bare minimum, you're missing that. Right? So 15 million power, so you are 85 million power strong worth of troops. Right? Which is like 3 mil T5. Which isn't nothing. Okay? But 2 whales with 6 or 7 marches, bro, will fucking touch your shit. I have 5.6 bill KP. There's a safe way to do it. You can be safe. I'm just saying, like, I don't trust that. Watch my city swarm, you know, how was that for you? I'm not about it. Where the fuck is Prospect in here? Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? They trained Zenith before migration and then asked to lead half. Oh. You fielding T4? Maybe. I think 15 billion resources is enough for 600 mil kills. This? Oh, this is maybe it depends on how well you fight. I've done my kill quest with 15 bill. I don't know if you're asking in general, if you're asking about, I haven't cleared my farms or anything, so. I was 5.6 bill KP at that time. I'm not saying it can't work. I'm saying I wouldn't want to risk that. Yeah, Rexus, shut the fuck up, Typhoon. You look fresh. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. I get it. The content would be nice. I'm never trying to risk it. It's just like, I'm just not a well-liked figure. Okay, I'm not well-liked. I'm very likely to just get, like, ran the fuck down. Like, the amount of people that would want to just, like, destroy my shit are super, super high. Where'd you go? I was in Panama. Panama visiting family. So I haven't been live. Watch the Drago in prison. Bro, my gear isn't Dragos. 80 mil pull off hospital heals for insane trades. What do you guys think insane trades are? Have you guys looked at, like, city rally, like, city swarm reports? Like, I mean, like, your first little bit is different. Because, like, okay, the way it works is, like, the little bar, like, you can't, okay, if you're getting constantly attacked, everything is on fucking fire. You know, it's not like you're just, like, clicking through the hospital, like perfectly every single time. That shit is messy, and, like, you can only have a certain amount of troops fighting as the bar goes down. It's a super high stress situation. Like, some people pull it off awesomely, and I have mad respect for them, but this shit is not easy. Oh, Drago Penna got wrecked? I thought he did well. Legendary inscription pay is not gonna be shit. Oh my god. Yo, that's not, I mean, this isn't great, but I mean, it's not bad. As far as double inscription goes, this is pretty fucking clean. Holy shit. I literally wasn't expecting shit. Bro, that's not bad at all. Nguyen is such a good surname. It's pretty cool. You have to be a good never mind. This is such a bad pun. I'm not gonna make it. I quit playing. I mean, that man spent hella money. That man just said, "Okay, next."
Find your favorite TV shows on YouTube. Get Paramount
All right, let's actually roll this down.
and more on YouTube.
All right. Daddy Chadsky is getting into League of Legends? Getting into streaming League of Legends or starting League of Legends? Because I know a lot of the guys in Shift School Circle play. I think that's an incredibly hard game to open up with. Fucking shit, we're not getting shit. What do we need a piece for? I don't really care about this too much. I'll take a piece for anything, to be honest. I'm trying to figure out if I wanna lock the 3.1 defense. I don't think I care that much. I think I'm just gonna like transmute this a couple times. Do or die stratagem. Yeah, I have it. It's a good idea. First time playing it is crazy. Should expertise Cordoba? Margaret expertise in the KVK got Cordoba. I wouldn't, dude. Wait for the engineering commanders to come out. Oh shit. I mean, I already have a decent inf piece, right? And 2% extra damage to surrounded troops, I'd prefer over what we have. Like I said, I don't want this to be inf. Okay. Well, we'll see what we do with that later. We might reset it. I don't know if it's worth a reset, but I'll see.
Listen to rare covers of your favorite artists on the YouTube Music app.
Getting hype when I aim up. Elevating that, stepping up to the competition.
I guess I should probably chain this shit out while I still can. I'm gonna do a couple other daily things, and I think I'll just leave and come back for the fighting. Because I can stream without delay now, boys. Pretty cool. I just have to not use markers, and I stream without delay, and it's a-okay, which is based in Epic and cool. Can watch Chatsky stream League. Hey, catch you later, man. Take it easy. Oh, How many cars do I have? I have to have like 30? I have 45 cars. Holy shit. Well, now or never. You can make it inf and change into arch. Change it into arch. You can't change the pieces into different ones, right? Am I tripping? Man, what do I want to eat? Maybe I want like Taco Bell or some shit. What should we eat, boys? We're eating pretty well, actually. We're doing pretty decently. I was thinking we hit the TB, hit some Domino's. It's gonna be an event. What is? Oh, swap armaments. That's strong. You own the bulk? I mean, technically, yeah. I'm at a calorie surplus. I'm not doing any kind of crazy bulk right now. I haven't hit the gym in, I think it's been like a month and a half. But my muscle definition still looks really nice, which is clean. 55 burgers, 55 fries. Big Mac. Big Mac. Double fun bun, no seeds on the bun. You guys fucking the Big Mac song? You guys know what that is? Am I old for knowing the Big Mac song? I wonder if the younger people have experienced the Big Mac song in all of its glory. It was a certified hood classic. That was a banger of bangers when I was younger. No pickles, hold the lettuce.
Discover even more YouTube at youtube.com/YouTube.
Are we gonna join? I guess we can't join JG because we want the. I don't know, but I'm not even 16. Yeah, I'm a cool 10 years older than you. Ugh. It's definitely crazy. Also, I'm gonna be taking dancing lessons. Oh, we will be dancing, boys. I was dancing some cumbia when I was in Panama. Not a big dancing guy. You guys may put that together just by seeing me. Actually, I guess I do look like I dance. Anyway, I usually don't dance. I know how to dance some Central American stuff, but I was dancing a little bit, and like I realized that I just hadn't tried it enough. I just decided I didn't like it, and just decided not to do it. Like for example, when I paint, like I consider myself like I paint with people, but I've never just painted, you know. And I was thinking about that, and I was like, huh. I was like, I should probably do that shit. And then I thought about like it's funny too, because like when you think about when you're younger, and like you just do a bunch of shit that literally doesn't matter, but it matters to you, right? And so you know, you'll hear like older people always be like, oh, like youth is wasted on the young, which is like kind of true. But at the same time, like it's only from the perspective of the old. Like the old people, you waste your own youth from the perspective of an old man, but as a young man, you're spending it perfectly. Why don't you get your tech up before fighting? I will. I was talking to a dude who was I think he was like 6'2", 6'3". He was in one of the Jumper Rooster Men, and he was like talking about his physique, and he was like 6'2", 6'3". I think 180 pounds or 170 pounds. Yeah, 170. And he was like, yeah, I'm bulking. I'm like 170 pounds, 6'2". And I was like, what the fuck do you mean you're bulking? Like, I was like, that is skinny as fuck. Respectfully. I was like, that is respectfully super duper skinny. And they're like, oh, I'm like 16. And I was like, you're doing great. I was like, you're fine. Everything is okay. It's so interesting, like how much perspective like plays a difference. You're like 16. Like I look at those portions, I'm like, oh, chill. Let's get a grinder stream. Yeah, the app for young hustlers. Young, hungry, and tired of being at the bottom. How far are we? 5 minutes. Oh, brother. $243. Fisherman's Fortune. Open ceremony. Blah blah blah. $510 and 120, maybe 125. 120 pounds? Bro, you need like an IV. 120 pounds or 120 kilos? You need a fucking burger, my man. You need to be. You might need like a fucking mass gainer. That's crazy, bro. I like usually I'm pretty open-minded. That shit is crazy as fuck. Better pounds than kilos? Fuck no, it's not. What the fuck? 120? Mad push-ups and pull-ups? Yeah, I mean you don't have like that much mass to move. Like when I was like damn near anorexic looking, I was 5'8", 142 pounds, and I looked fucking well. Then again, I'm big boned. Like I have physically large bones, so like my body looks weird that way. If you're taller than me and 20 pounds lighter, bro, like I think I may have physically died 20 pounds lighter. 1.91, 190 centimeters. Holy shit, you're a fucking giant. What the fuck? 190 centimeters is crazy. Arrest this man. 90 kilograms. That seems, I guess it depends on your muscle to fat ratio. I mean, that seems like it'd be pretty good. I mean, you can always lean out too, but I'd probably be trying to build muscle more at that point than lean out. My body wouldn't function at 120. Yeah, I think I'd like physically die. By the way, we're not ragging on you. I'm sorry, it probably seems like that. It's just hard. Depending on your body type, 120 pounds, like 5'10", is really hard to imagine. For if you guys don't know, right, my Europeans, 5'10" is, I think, like 180 centimeters. Something like that, or like 179. Michael is 6'11". You do not want to be taller than like 6'4". Your like knees and shit will stop working. You don't want to be that tall. I'm telling you, because like when I was younger, I always wanted to be taller. As an adult, I love being 5'8". I love being 5'8". Okay, my body, because like the taller you are, like if you have like falls later in life, bro, you'll fuck up your entire body. I'm 5'10" and feel short, dude. 5'10" is chill. 5'10" is a really good height. 5'10" is, look, if you're in Europe, okay, they want 180 centimeters. Okay, you're 180 centimeters, bro. You're chill. Right? It's only the United States that they want 6 feet. And also, I'll be honest, bro. If a chick is like 5'3", man, she doesn't know what the fuck 6 feet looks like. Okay? She has no idea. And if she knows by visual metric exactly what 6 feet looks like, you don't want her, bro. You don't want her. She's like, hey, you're actually 2 inches shorter than 6 feet. That's a minefield, bro. Not doing exercises, my muscle is not that great. It's awesome fat for muscles. Yeah, body recomp makes more sense. I'm 5'5", am I cooked? 5'5" is rough. I would say if you're lower than, I would say like 5'4" or lower is cursed. 5'5" is like, if you got a pretty face, you can try to make it work. You gotta be funny. You gotta be funny and you gotta be in shape if you're 5'5". Okay? I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Because like, for a lot of people, I'd be like, oh, your height, look, if you're 5'7" or up, your height doesn't matter that much. Like if you can't talk to women and you're 5'7" or up, your height is not the problem. You have other shit wrong with you. If you're 5'4" or lower, height's gonna be an issue. Yeah, you need good skin too. Swap servers. The girl I like is 5'7" or 5'8". Girls will talk to guys that are shorter than them. Like it happens, bro. It's just like, what other shit do you have? Like, if you're like a funny dude, like you're chilling. Like, I'm a funny guy, okay? I have never had anybody look at me and be like, oh, like, I don't talk to him because he's not 6 feet. Like, ever. Heels, like, I just don't need it, bro. Like, I don't need the height. Like, I'm chilling. Ah, shit. We have, like, people, like, teleporting in already. Damn. I might have to leave, like, a troop here and, like, teleport to, like, a field. Let's see. Let's see how many cars I can fit in there. I've never really met a girl that cares that much. They really don't. Like, women that care that much about height are like, they're like the red pill boogeyman. They really just, there are some, but like, If a woman needs you to be 6 feet, bro, you don't want to interact with them. Okay? If a chick is like, I'm not talking, because there's so many things that are more important than being 6 feet tall. If a chick, if her very first thing is like, you must be at least 6 feet, there's other shit wrong with her. You just don't want it. There is better out there for you. Is it baddie? I'm down bad. Kind of crazy to be hard set in 6 feet, but wanting somebody taller than you isn't crazy. Wanting somebody taller than you is different than being set on 6 feet. A lot of people think women are really set on 6 feet. I just like, there are some, not saying there's zero. It's just like, guys will blame their height and only their height. They'll be like, oh, like, I'm 5'11", like, I'm not 6 feet, like, it's over. And it's like, bro, you're 5'11", and you're not hugging the women, like, you think these women are looking at you and pulling out the fucking measuring tape? It's like, oh, like, you're cooked. Ghosted, what up, man? How you doing? What's more important, size of penis or height? Penis, easily. It's not close at all. Like, if you're like 5'4", you might still be able to make it work. If you have a 2-inch dick, bro, that chick better love you. That chick better love you. Okay? It's not that women will never look past it. That shit is a hurdle, though. If you're like 4 and up, you're probably chilling. You know, motion of the ocean, 4 and up. Okay, you don't have to have too much, but like, if you're rocking the 2-inch destroyer, bro, your life is hard. Stop projecting. You can believe what you want to believe. I'm doing all right. You don't need too much more, bro. Like some women are size queening it, but not most. If you have bare minimums, most women won't give a fuck past that. Is 6 fine? Asking for rent. If you have 6 inches, you're doing good. Okay, life is chill. If you have 6, I would not be stressing. Let me see is crazy as fuck. ¿Largo o ancho ambas? Yo no sé, tiene que tener un poco de los dos. Yo dije ambos. I don't know in inches. I don't know, guys. I'm not an expert in how big your dick should be. Okay, I'm telling you guys, spitballing. If your dick is like micro penis, you're probably cursed. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Also, I should not be the end all be all. You should probably talk to women. I think 30 inches, great. All right, thank you guys. Thank you. I'm glad we can have conversations like these. This is what the stream is for, guys. This is why I get the big bucks. That's perfect base. Why are we getting specific? We're all men. Oh, gamers. Love you guys, even if you're weird as fuck sometimes. I got every one of you. It's over. Advice on how to eat more. I can't eat fast food and I can't really cook. Rice. Rice. And you don't have to make, number one, you should learn how to cook. Learning how to cook, number one, is sexy. Okay? Do you like women? Women like guys who can cook. Learning how to cook is an incredibly sexy thing. So you should learn how to cook. Number one, for yourself. Number two, just to be more appealing in terms of just like a regular scale. Learning how to cook is awesome. Cooking is based. So number one, you should learn that shit. Number two, Uncle Ben's minute rice. Very solid shit. I don't eat this anymore just because I have a 40-pound bag of rice that I just make myself. But if I didn't know how to make rice, the minute rice goes hard. Invest in a rice cooker. Rice in the rice cooker, boom, done. Pressure cooker, also solid. You can put a whole shitload of ingredients in a pressure cooker and spice it up, and boom, you're done. Okay, pressure cooker is God's gift to mankind. I say mankind because women can use it too, but men are dumb and we need to use it. I also don't own a pressure cooker, but if I did, I'd be using that bitch all the time. Air fryers, also solid. Hypothetically, if a gas does 189 joules of work while expanding, and at the same time it absorbs 154 joules of heat, negative 35 joules. Because joules is already in energy form, so I don't have to do any transferring. Yep, rice cooker. Rice cooker is the cheat code. Oh, I guess it's not negative 39, right? It's the delta is just 39. I haven't done anything engineering related in a very long time, so have mercy on me, okay? What's up, Zelda? Welcome, glad to have you here. Can you engineer a contraption right now? Not that type of engineering. Well, I did have an invention like prepped for my thesis, but that's it. You doing engineering stuff before this? I went to Texas A&M for aerospace engineering. I was an honors student. I withdrew after 2 years because I would rather have done anything else in my life. But I have flown a plane before. I've done a lot of like plane related shit, and I was going to be I was gonna work for Boeing. Long time ago, but yes, I was doing engineering shit. Nice, spilled Coke on my white shirt, solid. I got rejected by A&M. I was a National Hispanic Merit student, so no place could reject me even if they really wanted to. Are you in Texas? NM's usually not super picky with their guys, so I can see it. Same, but trash your PA? It's not same. If you're a National Hispanic Merit student, they have to accept you. It's auto admission into honors. There's no place that they can't reject you. They have to accept you. So either A, you did not submit your National Hispanic Merit certificate, which you should have, or B, you're not a Hispanic Merit student. They have to accept you. They have to accept you, and they give you, I want to say it's $2,000 a semester too. It's a very, very, very nice certificate to have gotten. You got it for the pre-SAT, your sophomore or junior year. Hey 12, I have one Inf March. Scipio LC. Do I get Ragnar or I wouldn't get either, Milan. I would leave it as is and I would wait for the next infantry to release. It was a fantastic March. Save your sculpts. Excuse me. I'm confusing merit with recognition. Oh, like magna sulade or something. I don't know what the fuck I got. I literally went to I went to like a jail school. I didn't even get like the diploma for my regular school. They didn't let me take my AP test. They did a whole lot of shit to me. No, I think my GPA was okay. It was like it was a 4.0, but if you guys know anything, like you can go above 4.0 now. So I was like top 15% maybe, or I went to jail school anyway, or top 10%, something like that. It's very interesting. I can't remember who the fuck I was talking to recently, but I don't usually like get the opportunity to talk about like much engineering stuff with people, just because it's just so far out of the realm of shit that I normally do now. But I was talking to somebody who worked they worked at Amazon, like from a it was like back end Amazon shit. It was just very interesting to like talk to somebody who was like doing shit that I did for such a long time. Yeah. But I mean, even if you get rejected from the C-stat location for A&M, I mean, you just go to like Galveston or something. You for like 1 year get like decent grades, and then you boom, you go to College Station. You're done. When is your pass opening? It's like a week. This many is crazy work. I just didn't use them when I was in Panama because my my connection wasn't good enough to change. For 1% archer health, I don't use archers for the well, I mean, not usually. It depends on how much we're winning, but I'm gonna be using QB Ragnar and Scipio Elsie, I think. They will be my two. That's what I got offered. University of Houston just made more sense to you. University of Houston. It's just U of H. I don't know if I've heard of that. I mean, like, obviously, like, I know where Houston is, and I know Houston has universities. I thought their big one was University of University. Am I tripping? Yeah, it's just UT, right? University of Texas. Hey, what's up, Wardy? How you doing? We have a few questions you need help with. You came to the right place. On days that end with Y, I answer any and all questions. Ask away, brother. Would you say is a type of kingdom for the best for mid to high activity FTP? It depends on what you want out of the game. If you're a high activity FTP, you can go where the fuck you want, and you'll probably be alright. It just depends. Like Imp KDs, bro. Imp KDs have their drawbacks. The issue is once you start playing in Imperium Kingdoms, bro, you will hate other kingdoms. Eventually, you'll hate your life being in an imp just because like everything is so like dramatic. Just because people really give a shit, but like going from people giving a shit to people not giving a shit is hard, bro. It is so difficult because like, dude, everything is taken care of. They will look if I take a shit, they will wipe me here. Okay, I'm like they don't even like me. They'll just do it. It's a different experience being in an app. Spend them refund. It's crazy. How do I find on mobile? My laptop ran in a story where I used to play ROK. Delete some shit on your laptop, bro. I don't know. Playing on fighting on mobile is really hard. I did some in Panama, and it was not fun, and it was not epic, and it was not good. I was not having a blast. Nice. Earn based on SATs. Yeah, the National Hispanic. No. The National Hispanic Merit and the finalist and semifinalist and the Merit Scholars. Those all had to do with your pre-SATs. Which my school didn't tell me was important. Actually, nobody in my grade knew how important the pre-SATs were. But the pre-SATs were auto admission everywhere. So if you gave a shit about the pre-SATs, people gave a shit about you. Which is crazy work to like not tell your students about. So anytime like I don't know if I would say mentored. I guess I have actually. Huh, wow, dude, I've lived a shitload. I hadn't even considered this. Yeah, I used to. Oh man, yeah, I used to mentor people in what scholarships to take and why they should take them and what to study for. I used to suggest the Princeton Review, to, like save up if you had some extra money. Holy Christ, dude, wow, man, maybe I'm old, because that was like 7 years ago, 7 to 8 years ago. I was mentoring people. That's wow. That's like sobering. That's a sobering thought. Holy God. What's up, man? Found you yesterday. Looked on Twitch. Did last online. Oh, hey, man. How you doing, Nazriel? I don't really stream on Twitch anymore. Just on YouTube. How you doing? Engineering 12. Gonna hire your coaching for that instead of ROK. I've done coaching for some scholarship stuff for money a couple times. I've done I may have tutored a couple times for money too. I definitely wrote essays for money. I've definitely done that. I mean, a very exceptional writer, and I've coached a lot of League of Legends too. Tried deleting shit, but I don't know what to delete. Deleting a lot of shit, but can't figure out. I would just back up shit on like a thumb drive that you give a shit about. So, like back up like all your photos, or or take a bunch of files and like put them in a Google Drive. Like that works too. So I'm playing over a year ago. KVK1 says, "Hey, good luck, man. Are you with a Jumper Project?" What's up, YouTube? How you doing? What's your peak on League? I was Masters 80 LP. I was the #1 Pantheon, the #1 Urgot, and the #1 Trundle, all at different points in time. I was a really good League of Legends player. The reason why I don't stream League of Legends anymore, I was a full-time League of Legends streamer, is really sad, actually. My ex, I always would highly encourage her to go into whatever she thought was important or interesting, just because like I wanted to see her like happy and succeeding. And so she ended up going to Texas A&M for veterinary medicine, and she messed up her student loans, and so I had to pay the student loans, at least half of them, because the student loans only cover half it. So I had to pay them in time, or she would lose her credits. So I destroyed my budding League of Legends streaming career, which is earning some money but not enough to go work 60 hours a week at Taco Bell and eat only Taco Bell for 3.5 months, which I did end up paying her the rest of her semester. I also, she never used it, by the way. She immediately toileted it, which is really sad. I don't think she's ever gone back into that, so I just wasted it. We're gonna stop talking about your ex. It's not, I thought it was reasonable. What's up, Godfather Gaming? Welcome, glad to have you here. Join a kingdom that's about to start KVK2. And also, hold up. Okay, just stop talking about your ex. When I started dating my ex, you were like 10, bro. Okay? Like, you had something your entire life. Yeah, hell yeah, a lot of shit in my life is going to relate to it. GT is literally right behind me. I'm almost 20, So she left like February of 23. So like 2 years ago, she left after 7.5 years. So you were 11. Ooh, my bad. He was like, I was almost 12. Okay, Homeland, maybe you're spitting. I'm old, what can I say? Real. I've played League of Legends for 5 months. I feel rejuvenated. What's up, Sarkan? How you doing? Dude, I love League of Legends. It is not the time for me to be playing, though. At best, I can sneak in like a game or two of TFT, like here and there. But if I get caught in like a 10-hour day of League of Legends, bro, like I should be like, I should be attacked. Okay, like I don't have time for it right now. Busan, what's up, big dog? How's my favorite Croat doing? Glad to have you here, man. Okay. Okay. How's the new game sponsor been treating you? Good. They pay me fucking well, bro. The new sponsors. Shout out to my boys at Tencent. Shout out to the Age of Empires mobile guys. Do you have gear for a second March? They might be adding VC to League. I might play it again. I don't know, dude. Like, League of Legends, if you're playing League of Legends to have voice chat with somebody, you're in the wrong fucking game. You were playing the wrong game if your biggest hurdle in League of Legends was not having voice chat. That just is, bro. That just is what it is. Oh, I'm ready for a pass fight, bro. I am ready for a pass fight. Do we not have many barbs spawning? That's so sad. Don't think about the future is crazy. Oh. You good? I'll probably be done in like 15 minutes if you want to go get food. You should get a golden, spend speeds on research, AM, and then blow through all these crystals. That is the plan. That is the plan, Mr. Humland. Get this man his own podcast. He is tracking. He is plugged in. VC will help with the toxicity? Maybe. I have no idea, bro. Do not know. League VC will probably be an old school COD lobbies. No, you'll get banned. For sure. It would definitely, like, those days of gaming are probably over with, like, forever. Let's see. Lee, what's up, man? We got Altar Fight 2 at 4U2C. Nice, man. Good luck. Yeah, we're going to be balling up a little later than that. But we're going to be balling up. I'm excited. Dota has VC and it's more toxic than League. Yeah, but that's because Dota players just wish they were League of Legends players. Like, I understand why they're upset. You die top and you hear no problem instead of reading top diff, huge diff. I guess. I mean, it's very ambitious for you to think that, like, behavior in League of Legends will play. Because, like, League of Legends are the king of, like a game ends and they go, add me on Discord. Like, it's time to shit talk. Like, if you've never seen the add me on Discord afterwards or, like you know, post build. Like, you're like, League of Legends players will go the extra mile just because, like, people have this idea that if you bully people, you wouldn't do it to their face. I am positive a League of Legends player would bully somebody to their face. I am absolutely 100% positive. Okay? Well, I bet a fucking shitload on that. Yep. I can't imagine, like, the streamers that are going to be toxic in League voice chat and it's just going to be their thing. Excuse me. Yeah, we should do, man. I'm trying to decide. I could do a week stream pretty soon here. Oh shit, I forgot I have to report my police. Streaming to be toxic is insane. Tyler One literally built his entire career on streaming to be toxic. Not only is it not insane, for a lot of people, it's an intelligent business decision. It's not nowadays. That's just how it's been. That is how it's been. 2K game season peak diamond? I mean, like, how old are you, Beast? If you're like 15, peaking diamond is fine. If you're like 20, peaking diamond is rough. I was 17 when I peaked when I'm 19. I would not worry about it. Think you're probably chilling. Like, you really have to be like a prodigy to like hit like super high rank super young, because your brain just isn't developed. Like, it's harder to make like split-second decisions even if you know what you're doing. Your brain is just much less malleable. Or no. Your brain is much more malleable. Your brain, your decision making is just not as good, and your ability to prioritize shit is not as good. He's actually like, bro, hit your early 20s over your teenage years, and watch your ability to prioritize shit like skyrocket. That's one of the reasons why I find it very like odd that we start university at like 18. Bro, like, I don't know if there should be any 18-year-old in university. You just have no idea how to prioritize shit. I want to go pro before I start grinding, before I realize I'm not talented enough. I don't know if I would say that. I am actually like I averaged, when I first hit masters, I had stats between bronze and silver back when bronze was the lowest rank. And I averaged less than 5 CS a minute. I averaged 3 kills and I think 7 deaths a game. And I hit masters with that. I am unironically a very untalented player. I'm not the worst player ever, but I am very, very untalented. I just know exactly what I'm doing. I know my matchups, I know my builds, I know my macro, right? And that can get me pretty far. It is unlikely that you are untalented enough to where that's your main issue. You can still hit GM with 0 talent.
Guess what? It does. It's a celebration of creators and all things YouTube. Like this and this.
What's your thoughts on FTP running 2 to 3 cavalry marches? I think 2 cavalry marches is great. QB Belisarius and Nevsky Joan, awesome marches, not bad to run. What the fuck? Oh, that's hers. I don't know why the fuck I was like, is that mine? Like, how is she hitting that? Yeah, you'd be really surprised. Not every pro is Faker. One thing though is that once you're old, you don't unold. So I'm 25. I'm past my League of Legends prime, very sadly. That kind of is what it is. So if you really give a shit about League of Legends, if you really want to go pro or something like that, if you're like 19 right now, that clock is ticking. All right, by 2021, you should be like Masters 500. Which is doable. You don't need to be the best player on the planet for it. You following the pro scene? I've never followed the pro scene for League of Legends. Any human with 2 hands can peak Grandmaster if he wanted. Any human with 2 hands cannot peak Grandmaster if they wanted to. That's definitely not true. Also, Mr. Stumpy is a one-handed challenger player. So there have been humans with 1 hand that have been challengers. Peaking Grandmaster is not an easy task, and it should not be devalued. I think League of Legends greatly League of Legends players, especially like us high elo boys, have a habit of diminishing achievements. You seem to be decent at League. Can you appreciate how good Faker is? I think the single best, like one of the best mechanical plays I've ever seen is probably Wild Turtle. In terms of just like quick, like Faker is an extremely consistent player. Okay, like Faker's very good, but the thing is just like every single time Faker puts those fucking headphones on, Faker performs damn near every time. Most people just don't have that amount of consistency. Like Faker doing bad is really not that bad. Like solo killing him is really hard because he's a really consistent player. A player that is absolutely fantastically mechanically gifted is like Wild Turtle. Watching, I don't know if he's still a name at all in the scene. Watching there is one time Malphite ulted out of a bush on Wild Turtle from a blind Malphite ult. Wild Turtle, while last hitting a minion, flashed it. It was one of the most disgusting, like, oh, like you actually are genetically different than another individual I have ever seen in my life. If you guys haven't looked at it, Wild Turtle flashes Malphite ult. That shit will rearrange your brain chemistry. Okay, that is a different breed of player. Dopa's the true master. Dopa, again, it's consistency. Dopa is a solo queue god, right? Because he gets on and he performs. Learn macro and get Garen. All right. Old pros are really talented. I have no idea what the new lineup looks like. I probably stopped watching. I think I was really in the pro scene when the Taipei Assassins won Season 2. Never played. I'll perform Master Lobbies right now. Godspeed. I'll perform Master Lobbies is crazy. Crazy work. Ressus, man. Dopa can't even play LoL because he promoted. Is he still permanent? That surprises me, actually. Okay. 52. Clean these up. I'm done. How close are you to 18? Seven years? The thing that make Faker the Demon King is that old performing on level of new blood and oftentimes better. Faker's an exceptional player. I think anybody's ever gonna be able to take that away from him. His legacy will like last probably forever. I mean, Faker isn't. Who is that one guy, guys? Who's the older dude who won recently in StarCraft? It was like last year. He was an absolute inspiration for us boomers. Let me see. Is it Oliver? He's the same age as my oldest brother. How do we stack up? Does he talk like me? VIP 18 Utard? I have no idea. Like a shitload. Not even enough to count. Very far. But Faker's longevity should be studied. I mean, he just is. He just is. Faker is. If you listen to this bomb and still find you're dominating, it's crazy. So I think it's time to join 960. I don't know. I don't think 960 is the place for me. Oh, actually, I don't need to collect this. Sox is almost at 18. Yeah, well, his account's like 6 months older than mine. So in 6 months, I'll be pretty close. Oh, the T1 cups? Next man can legally buy alcohol and get publicly intoxicated. Depends on where you're at, bro. If you're in America, that shit better have a brown bag on it. Oh, unless that you want that public intoxication to come with a charge, my boy. Publicly intoxicated at any age is crazy. No, it's called drunken disorderly. You definitely cannot. Your play style reminds me of Baboose. We'll see. I mean, after this KVK, again, I'll be restarting Age of Empires Mobile, and I'll have like much more time to like do shit. So I'm not, I'm not uninterested in seeing what's up with League of Legends. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. It's about 1 UTC. Our muster is in a few hours. We're gonna have fighting later, so I'll be streaming again. I'll do an everybody for the stream. If you guys are interested in fighting, make sure you join the Discord in the description below, guys. We're gonna have a no delay fighting stream. All the fighting streams for the rest of this KVK will also have no delay. So if you guys are interested in that type of thing, again, the Discord in the description below. Go to announcement and stream notifications. I ping every single time I'm live. So have yourselves an absolutely great one. If you guys want to help support the stream, liking, commenting, subscribing, all that shit helps a ton. And if you guys want to help support us financially, donating to the Streamlabs link in the description below is a big ass deal. You guys can donate anything to that Streamlabs link. Helps a ton. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Have yourselves a great one, and I will see y'all later today. Probably like 3 hours. 4 hours? Whatever in the fuck muster is. Bye.